I need to set my...
What will we do without Master?
Okay. So basically the main... I don't remember what happened before we went to the fight thing.
No, you all just
It wasn't
just
like super important,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it
I
wasn't
don't
super
remember.
important.
Okay. So we
Not
went
said don't
there.
die, yeah.
Numbers don't lie. We went there. Celestial and Anna were at the old room that we were in, and myself, Mustard, and Elrion were in the Colosseum. So like shit ton of people, like your nobles in the audience, like Lady and Lord Rosnar were there. People were betting like illegal black market goods, drugs, magical items, things like that. And there was like a platform area in the circle or whatever you call it, where there seemed to be two, I guess, people protecting Xanath. One was a dwarf in black plate armor, and then there was a giant. There was a dwarf in black plate minotaur, and I can't remember the person next to him. The first fight.
The draw.
Right, the draw. The first fight was between the Black Viper from Waterdeep, and a Great Minotaur from Neverwinter. And Black Viper won because she's a badass. And so while that was happening, Anna and Celestia were stealthing their way to try to cut these not monks, 6 people who were like home in a circle, taking care of like the eye shit, CCTV. And they walked past a door that I think is next to that room because I couldn't see the map, but I'm assuming it was next to the room of the home people. And Celestial sent down his spider, to find out what was happening because they heard noises or heard people coming from that direction, and realized that it was that stupid purple feather-headed piece of shit that was coming with his group of thugs, and they had killed people. They were like wiping blood off their blades and shit like that. So they had to make an executive decision to like, are we going to go and get the shit from the fish tank, or are we going to cut these home people first? But anyway, they decided that okay, there might be enough time because the rest of our party members still have to make it back to the room without being caught from the eye stalk. So they killed everyone in that room, the home room. And then as they were leaving the home room, sorry, that's the only thing I can say about room. They saw that the drow people were already kind of breaching the area that they were supposed to be guarding, basically. So you use the dust of disappearance before you went into the room to try to sneak past everybody to get to the fish tank room first. And during that time, 3 of us were trying to leave the Colosseum because we saw the eye stalk in the ceiling basically die or like, went dark or whatever. So while making our way there, you got into the fish tank room and then you saw the purple feather head fuck there trying to break into the fish tank. No. He killed the fish caretaker dwarf person in that room first. With did he use the gun? He did, right? To kill that dwarf person. So he did that, and then was trying to break into the fish tank, which was, I can't remember how deep, but he just couldn't like put his hand in to like take the shit out from the treasure chest. So he was like shooting daggers at it and trying to break the glass. And then Celestial was trying to pick up the gun that he dropped on the floor, but failed a lot of stealth checks. So he
He actually didn't fail the stealth. He did. He rolled well.
He did. Well, I mean, no, he rolled well for one, but then didn't roll well for another, which resulted in him getting hit by the guy.
Yeah.
Unroll well against a +8.
Yeah. And
Unrolled against the
myself
plus eight.
and Mustard and Elra were trying to make our way to the room, but we're getting caught up in the stupid fight that was happening outside, so it delayed us from going in. And as a result, the purple feathered head idiot took the treasure chest and bamfed out. So while you were escaping the room or escaping from the fish tank room, we decided to destroy this glass ball thing. We discovered that there was a mirror that was like the divination thing to the Zobloff store. So I guess it was like a looking glass or something. We destroyed that too. I think the mirror shattered into 1,000,000 pieces or something. And after that, we also shattered the bowl. And then we escaped. And when we shared it with Mert, we learned that that glass bowl was the dream chamber ship thing. So at least we did something, even though we lost the eye. And then when Mert left, I went to the toilet, so I don't remember what happened, but all of a sudden the purple hair guy was there in the tavern and basically gave us a proposition like, you know what, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, let's work together. All I want to do is to make the world a better place. That's not what he said. He said he wants to make Luxon part of this council thing, and he wants to put them on the map and give them some recognition, and he's doing this for his country people or whatever. And to do so, he wants to give back the stolen money, supposedly the 1 million fortune, back to Waterdeep. And to do so, he needs to find it, right? So he's collecting all these stones and shit. So after much deliberation, we decided to, better to be friends with the enemy and save our skin, and hopefully still end up doing the right thing, which is give the money back to the people. And we decided to work together with him. And he gave us a document and in return, on agreement of our cooperation, he gave us a document which kind of what do you call it? Claims that the Castellantas are part of this cultist of Asmodeus, and if we were to use that information wisely, we can get Elrond off the hook for his whole debt thing. So yeah, that was what happened. And we found out that he was the guy, half naked guy on the ship. That's his disguise. I can't remember his name now.
Zarazord.
Yeah. You know where to find me, and then he became Zarazord, and
That's right.
May felt like sticking him in the chest with her rapier, but it's fine.
Okay. So the end of
Ta-da.
last session. As Jalaxo makes his exit, he swirls his cloak around him and disappears into thin air before you see the door opening slightly and then closing without a sound.
We also had a bit of character development.
Oh yeah, we did.
Anna.
Mm-hmm.
And I would also like to add on that we should be very, very careful about trusting JP. Obviously, but yeah, don't know how we're gonna proceed right now.
What is this odd?
That's
The girl, the fisher guy, the fisher feeder.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Odd.
Random fisher
Didn't even
feeder.
get a chance to speak.
Just die.
When the director cuts out your lines.
Alright. We'll assume the conversation took place between Maeve, Anna, and Sailor Seal. Hope that Elreal managed to watch it.
The gang name or whatever of this Jalaxo person is Brigandiar.
Brigandia.
Brigandia, yes.
Okay,
Brigandia.
let's see.
So everybody is gathered in the tap room, except Master, who's mysteriously gone for a snack. Anna and Maeve and Celestial have just finished a very heated conversation, Elrion, and you notice that Anna is slightly on edge after the conversation. What would the four of you like to do?
Square up.
Oh,
No. Just kidding. I think we should. First of all, does anybody still feel unsettled that JB can just walk?
Yes,
into
of course.
Our rooms like that.
What? Of course.
Should we do something about it, or are you guys
How-
okay with it?
I don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, what
Maybe have like
options
a-
do we have?
Maybe we can hire like condo security or something.
There's no. He will just kill the condo security people, like how he killed the guy who was taking care of the damn fish.
Can I
Rest in peace,
commission a padlock and door to be maybe from the Carpenter's Guild to be placed somewhere near towards the staircase leading to.
But he doesn't need a lock though. He
It
can
does though,
just.
right?
you think a padlock is gonna stop him?
I don't know. I don't know how he got in. I mean, I was not like literally physically at my seat when he came to. Did he
Yeah.
just walk in, or did he
Right.
just bamf in, or how
Did
did
he
he?
use his
we-
double D? Did he
We don't
dimension
know.
door?
No. But
We
I
don't
actually ultimately do not know like how he appeared at the tavern.
Well, he also did just use his cloak to kind of pop away from us, like right in front of us. So we can assume he can go like either invisible or
Hmm.
teleport.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
it doesn't
sure.
matter. I think like we just have to. I mean,
Aren't you allies?
I mean exactly. So I'm like
I think it's
it's
best
a
not.
lame thing to say, but it's also like we just need to trust that because we've come into this agreement with him, he's not just going to like really nilly just show up and be like, okay, I'm going to slit your throats now. You know what I mean? Like we gotta.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was why we kind of like had to work together in the first place.
And he needs us anyway to be around. You know. So
I agree.
Yeah.
so I
mean,
don't.
There's no point worrying about it because if he wants us dead, it's gonna happen.
We did exactly.
So
So
it's okay.
it doesn't matter. But I guess I mean the more pressing thing here right now, Elrion, that I think we can do is probably look into this cultist thing. I mean, if this is gonna absolve your debt, this is at least something that we should explore, right?
Blackmail the Gasolenter.
I think
Not
it's
just
something more than that though. I think this is.
Hmm.
I mean, we have talked to Mert about cults before because we've, found the ropes in the, in that house. So maybe it'll be good to at least find a way to infiltrate this cult or whatever and get as much information as we can so that we have more. I mean, information is power, right? So if we have more information, then we will have a stronger case of helping you. I don't know.
Hmm.
And maybe other people as well.
So, should we check the records first, or should we talk to Lady Lyria?
No, I mean,
Silverhand.
I don't think we can just get an audience with Lyria Silverhand, but I think at least check out the house
Yeah.
first,
Mhm.
and to
Before
do a bit
the
of
wards were
recon.
even fully established. That's a long time.
Where?
Hello.
Where does that say?
At the bottom.
Um.
Mustard has come back from his snack break.
Ah. Oh.
Move
Mustard has returned.
Oh,
Are you okay, Ian?
Yeah, I just took a nap after dinner.
Yes.
Post dinner naps are the best.
At this point, you hear a knock on the door of your tavern after Mustard returns with a bunch of bird seed from the kitchen.
Great.
You hear a knock on the tavern door.
Okay.
At least he
Who there?
isn't
Who there?
barging in.
You open the door and you see one Kenku.
Fuck.
Recognize him as Keltor.
Close the door.
In front of him, you see the two urchins.
What?
Oh.
No. This is a very odd trio. Coincidence or you guys come together?
Oh,
Uh,
he was just like following us. I don't know what. I don't know.
I kind of like pull the kids like behind me. Like I put myself between them and Keltor, whatever his stupid name is.
Keltor.
Hello,
Keltor.
hello, Kelter. What
Oh,
brings you here?
hello, Keltor. Hello,
Hi.
Keltor.
Hi. Yes. What brings you
Mustard,
here?
mustard.
Ah, yes, of course.
I
Must
tell the urchins to go to their room.
mustard. Like just
Mustard.
put mustard in front.
Is Ian there?
Yeah, I'm just reconnecting my camera.
Mustard.
Oh, survived.
Mustard.
I asked Keltor like what happened to the fight last night.
Very bad fight. Very bad.
Last
Xanathar.
night
Was
this
it last night or this
I
morning?
think it's today. It's still the
yeah,
same
yeah,
day, right?
Yeah, but it's morning already, so the last night would be lah. Oh, very bad. Xanathar angry, very angry, very angry.
That's not
Killing people.
Mo.
Killing a lot of people.
Killing a lot of his
Oh.
people.
Can Kelter join gang now, please? Kelter no safe in Xanathar gang, please.
Why? If you didn't do anything, then
Yeah, you are not hearing this. Only Master
oh,
is
they're
hearing this.
speaking the stupid bird language.
Bird
Oh,
language.
They're speaking Aryan, yes.
May just casually draws her rapier and puts it on the table.
Casual.
Yes. Sharpens her rapier.
This is
Classic.
a very normal thing to do. Drawing a sword.
Can do whatever I want in my own damn home, man.
Oh, Master, I'm not safe. No, Xanathar. Someone tried kill Xanathar's fish.
Oh.
Xanathar very angry. Very angry.
But do they know who tried to kill the fish?
Oh, yes.
So who is it? Is it the
Purple elf. Purple
guy.
elf. Yes.
What
Purple
about
elves.
what about
Xanathar very angry.
does he think it's us?
Ooh, no. Purple elves.
Only purple elf.
Yes.
I relay this information to the party.
Purple L. Talking about the girl.
Like,
Oh my god.
Literally never heard of these purple elves. I don't know anything.
what is
Can't
a
help you.
purple elf?
Can't help you.
Can't help you again.
Sorry, sir.
But like, you are not a purple elf, so you don't need to be scared, right?
Xanathar very angry. No, you're not. You're speaking to him, is it?
No, I mean, if Mustard expressed like, oh, he's telling about the fight, and then he's scared and wants to join, then I'm going to respond like, why are you scared? Like, you're not purple elf, what? You scared what?
Xanathar killed many Kenku. Many Voikar. He say incompetent.
Well, that's life,
Please.
right?
Please, Kelter join gang, Master, please.
The relate
No.
party. Cautiously looking at Maeve's sword and Keldor and back again. And after I say that, I tell Keldor, maybe at that gang, Zenata will kill you, but at this gang, this crazy lady will kill you.
That's true.
But Keldor help already. Keldor help. Keldor help. Mustard friends.
I know, but it's like, if you help Zenata, and he will still kill you too, what? It's the same thing.
I thought I joined gang if I help Mustard.
Yeah, so I turn to them like, guys, could we at least keep him around the building, around the house? He can help out.
That is the thing that we should not do.
I mean, he would lead them to us, right? Like, that's a trail that we don't want leading to this house. So if we keep him here, then everyone else is also compromised.
How about a middle ground? He leaves the gang, but we're not recruiting. So he leaves the gang anyway. He helps us get rid of our silk root, keeps 10% of that, find a place to crash, lie low for a few weeks, then we call it even.
So he's still not joining our gang.
No.
Yeah.
No one's joining our gang.
We give
Laryl fucking Silverhand is not joining our gang.
We give him the means to be able to secure a hideout at the very least, so that he can, be safe.
Yeah, I mean, 10% of the drug money is going to go a long way. At some shitty dog ward inn. Just keep your head down for a few months. Go back to whatever the hell it is you're doing with your life.
Yeah, I mean, he's one Kenku. If one Kenku leaves, it's not like a huge blow to Zenata's operations, you know what I mean? Like, it's just
Guessing he doesn't even remember which ones he killed.
like, well, it's whatever, he's not gonna know every single name and backstory of like every person he is in his organization. Like, he doesn't care. Right now he's just throwing a hissy fit. Cause his fish almost got killed, so he's just like acting out like a 5-year-old child throwing a temper tantrum. Like, that's what he's doing right now. He's not looking for a specific. I mean, he is obviously looking for a specific person. I'm assuming this purple elf people, but he's not a purple elf, so he shouldn't need to worry that much. I'm just saying. But we can help him to get some money so that he can, hide away. But not here. Definitely not here.
He'll be more danger if he comes here.
Yeah, if he stays
Let's count.
here,
Let's count it off, okay?
that is true.
He's offended one guild. We've offended all of them.
Yeah. Mud comes by real often and he loves murdering Kenkus. Like, that much we know. So
Him.
it's not the best idea for him to be safe staying here, so I'm saying.
Dude, that's some straight up bird brain logic. Like, come on. Why would you think that you'll be safe from Zenata by running from his guild into the hands of the people who were there on that night, murdering people, also wrecking
saying
his
a lot?
bit? Yeah.
Mustard is my brother.
So don't you want your brother to be safe? So if you come stay here,
I'm
Mustard
safe
is
with-
not safe.
I am
So
safe
why
with
would
Mustard.
you come here
I'm
and put
safe
him
with
in
Mustard.
danger?
Safe with Mustard. Safe with Mustard.
Why? What makes you think he's safe? You
Mustard
know that
is-
Zenata is looking for mustard. So
Mustard
Zenata
is
will find
As
mustard,
gang
correct?
leader.
You are not in.
I look at Aaron like, oh shit, we're gonna see the wings again.
I'm just
I back off.
saying.
There's no gang to join. This isn't a gang.
This is
a hit
not
list.
a gang.
We're about to
This-
get murdered when we sleep.
Not gang. Mustard in danger. Zenata looking for mustard.
Zenata looking
Zenata-
for elf.
Can find mustard. If you stay with mustard, Zenata will also find you. Correct?
Zenata looking for elf. Elf. Purple elf.
Zenata can do many things at one time. He doesn't only need to look for the elf, he can also look for mustard. Correct? Zenata is powerful, correct?
That's powerful. Powerful.
Zenata can do many things at
No,
one
no.
time, correct?
No.
You know that is a lie.
I don't. I don't know.
Come on.
He looks at Mustard looks at you like, Mustard, we're not going back to gang.
Can't go back now. We don't have money.
We're going.
Oh.
You're going when we get money.
Yes.
How you get money?
So I explained to Keltor, like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the Silk Road plan. You're gonna lay low and make sure that you're not being trailed. Then yeah, once when this whole thing blows over, and when we can secure enough funds, or once when this whole thing blows over, then we can work together. But right now you need to stay low somewhere and stay safe.
Mhm. Mustard, promise. Mustard, promise.
Mustard promise.
Promise. Go Baldur's Gate together. Okay. He looks at the four of you. Silk Root, please.
Oh,
How much is a silk root worth? I show him like the cube that I have.
250.
No. I'm
Gee.
asking him.
I just hand him mine.
Like I just asked like, hey, so how much is this worth? I show him the cube.
Depend.
Depends on.
He looks at Mustard, then he says, depend on how much the people want to pay.
Ah,
It depends.
I see. How much would you be selling this for if we give them to you?
It depends.
I give them my what is my estimate of it?
You estimate it could go from 200 to 250 gold. But you also know that a lot of it is hard to sell. For such a high price at such a large amount, it's very hard to move.
But you
Alright.
could like top it up and sell it for smaller, right?
Yes, then it will be harder and more likely to get caught.
More likely to get caught if he chopped it up and made it smaller versus.
It's
Said
because there will be
more-
more transaction.
more sales.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
I
This
give him my cube. Then I tell him like you should know how to handle it.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are your supplies for now lah.
Yeah, let's start with that.
And I hand him how much do I have? I hand him 10 gold out of my pocket. It's like so he doesn't need to like sell it right away.
Okay. money, but thank you.
Gossip.
Flex,
20.
man. Weird flex, dude.
Weird flex.
Did Raw 20 have an update?
No.
No. Looks exactly the same.
You know,
Why?
ticks look different.
What ticks?
Not the character sheet, the checkboxes.
Oh, it's just blue now.
Yeah, they changed it. It wasn't that, right? I'm not.
No, it was black.
Okay. Yeah, I was like,
What
Did they
ticks?
change it?
they
Character
changed.
sheet.
On the character sheet, you know, you're like your saving throws and your skills, and if you're
Yeah.
proficient in those, there's like those check. It's blue now. So
It looks the same to me.
Yeah.
I was bland, but it's fine. Okay, well, yeah, just don't stay here, please. You know, find somewhere safe to stay.
He looks at Mustard again. Speaks in Aryan. Mustard,
Yeah.
are we bringing weapons to Baldur's Gate?
Bringing weapons to Baldur's.
To take back the gang.
Yeah,
back the game.
I would tell him like try to slowly recruit more Kenku from where we Waterdeep. Then when the time is right, we'll make a move on Baldur's Gate.
How many Kenku?
As many as you can find.
All of them!
As many as we can get, like as many as we can support.
Are we paying Kenku?
Hard questions.
It's like fucking making business decisions.
Hey, this is what I get when you write a gang leader backstory. Gotta deal with all your kakias. Trying to take over the streets, yo.
Yeah, like we need the legendary PMDs and Manyao. If not, how will we get to Baldur's Gate?
PMD army.
Yeah. That just for the record, that's what we refer to horses. Okay.
Alright,
PM
do that.
Alright.
Is there a backronym we can think of?
Maybe something in Aryan.
Yeah.
Are you answering his
Anna
question?
wants a PMD now.
I don't know how much would that end up costing. How much I know that will end up costing?
The average wage for a gang member usually involves food, lodging, and then maybe 15 to 20 gold per month, and more depending on how well they perform.
Damn.
Like,
Does he know how to make his own drugs?
you both know how to make drugs, yes.
So I'd probably ask him to start production then.
Jesse, we have to cook.
Master, there's no ingredient for black silk here.
What do we need for those ingredients then?
We need to be in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I mean, they're having this conversation in their bird language, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I'm just talking to Anna on the side about this is happening. Because I don't know what they're talking about. Hey. I'll let you know if I have any more dreams. Then, I mean, I know as much as you know. I mean, you probably know more than me, but you know, whatever I can share, I would. It's all coming in bits and pieces, so really I can't.
Well, bits and pieces. more than I've managed for the last few years. That's fine.
Are you okay?
I will be when we make sense of all of this and find out what to do with this damn chicken.
I love chicken and
Okay,
cheese.
Master, after a lengthy discussion with Kelto, you have determined that it's impossible to produce drugs in Waterdeep. Number one, because you will get killed.
Oh,
Number
it.
two, Zenata controls the entire Silk Route. He monopolized the entire Silk Route market, and there's literally no way to get anything related to Silk Route without going through him.
Damn it.
You can produce black silk in Baldur's Gate because a key ingredient is found there and doesn't grow in the climate of Waterdeep.
What if I send him to Baldur's Gate then to go get it?
Far.
It's fucking far, dude. It's not like, hey,
Like
let's go
it's
from
like
Bedok
a
to Temple.
boat ship, like a voyage.
It's not like going
Yeah,
to
it's
Johor Bahru lah.
5 days on a ship.
I mean, if he can't even move a single block of Silk Route, the chances are he's gonna get killed on the way to Baldur's Gate.
Okay,
We start with a simple task,
have him lay low.
and then we see how useful he is.
He was try to start recruiting Kenku. However, without the promise of money,
I don't think you should
Stable.
try to recruit Kenku.
you don't know this,
We
mate.
don't know this.
Yeah, he tells you that without the promise of gold and permanent lodging, it will not stick.
Okay, we'll just have him lay low then for now.
Also, he says that there will need to be a strong force to reclaim the gang if you intend to do it violently.
Wait, there's a non-violent option.
You could attempt to return a large sum of money to gain respect for the gang leader, and also swindle a bunch of adventurers on the way.
Exactly, that's exactly what he said actually. There is a possibility that if you bring back a sum of money that's very big, everybody will just swoon and throw out the old gang leader for you.
Yeah, but that's not like a good. It's not so economical.
Why?
Hey, let
Money
him,
is
let
worth more than lives.
him be the gang leader he wants to be. Come on. Don't question
Carter's
him.
being a really good like logistics guy. Come on, leave the big decisions to the gang leader, man.
Oh, right. Yeah. Of course. So these are some things for you to ponder over. How he lays low and sells your 1 cube of Silk Root.
Look, man, I'm not against the guy, but he's gotta prove his usefulness.
I will tell him to prioritize his safety over selling the Silk Road quickly.
Okay. He nods
That's
and then
what the 10 extra gold is for.
he takes the cube and he leaves.
Good and bye.
Suya.
And now it's just the 5 of you. And Liv in the tap room.
Ah. So what the hell, Liv? Why didn't you?
I told him to lay low. That's it.
Ah, okay. I asked Liv like, so why didn't you ring the bell when the purple dude came in and like tied up your friends?
He wrote, had knife to their necks.
Ah. Okay, fair enough. Wait, is Liv allowed to like come up to our rooms and shake us awake?
Yes, he is. I mean, he's allowed to move around the tavern.
You should totally do that next time. That is if you don't like bang anything. Make a
I
noise.
think he can do that, but don't do it to like Anna, cause she will like stab him.
How do you stab a ghost? I mean, I could.
but you would. That will be your first reaction, no?
Yeah, he says okay.
Okay,
Alright, well-
everything's good.
5 of you like to do.
Is this like a new day?
It is a new start,
Dawn
a brand new day. Anyway, in which Maeve did not get long rest, but yes, brand new day.
Why did I not get long rest?
You
I
didn't
didn't
dream-
dream.
Yeah, you did last night.
You didn't?
Yes, you did.
But you know how dreams work, right? You forget them.
You dreamed last night. The last night was the night where you woke up, you were pissed, and then you met Jalexo.
Yeah, this is still the same day. Same
Still the
event.
same day.
Oh, so Jalexa came in the day.
In the morning,
Yeah.
right, when we woke up.
Okay.
Jarlaxo.
Lack of sleep is affecting her memory now.
That's right.
Hey, Chala. How?
Hey, Chala.
We're so outclassed, guys.
What does that even mean?
What are we supposed to do? Oh, we're supposed to investigate cultists.
Well, I mean, that is if like no more unexpected guests knock on our doors. And speaking of which, we should probably see what the two urchins want with us.
Right.
They stay here.
Yeah,
Don't
I call for them.
You haven't formally invited them in yet, so no, they do not stay here yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
They are. We kind of need work. It's
You wanna move drugs? I don't say that.
Tough.
Sure.
Yeah.
We have room for you to stay. This can be your. I don't know whether I want them to stay here now.
I think it's fine.
Really?
It's about as safe as it gets.
Fine. Well,
I mean, they live on the streets.
but on streets they don't get unexpected visitors from really powerful people.
Well,
It's fair.
what alternatives are there?
I don't know. I mean, I want them to live here. So that we can, keep an eye on them. Make sure they're
Livable
safe.
wage.
Sure, fine. That's fine. I mean, we already prepped the room for them anyway, so.
We could the crazy idea. Now that Dernan needs new people or help, do you think the possibility that they could be his replacements?
They're pretty young though. Like, they don't have the same level of experience. Of course, if Dernan wants to train them from scratch, and I'm sure it'll take a long time to do, but I don't know if that's considered a fair trade, but we could try and ask him.
I guess.
You know what?
I think the urchins can be wards for us.
No. I don't want to put them in that line of fire.
I don't know. Yeah, I think as much as possible, I don't want them to be caught up in any of this anymore.
That's true.
If they stay here, they're definitely gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Because I'm imagining Casalanta's gonna try and set this place on fire one day.
Damn it.
To the yawning portal then?
How about we ask around our neighbors if they need any help?
Yeah, Bala.
You know?
Yeah, or even reach out. They can become
Rituals or blacksmithy. They at least they're close by enough to us. At the very least, I feel.
It
Yeah.
sounds like we've done this before.
Yes, you have. With Tom and Jerry.
Oh my gosh, the freaking kid friend.
Oh, it's Tom and Jerry. That's right.
Tom and Jerry.
Pepe hands.
I hate it.
They
I
didn't
hope-
die. What?
Yeah. I hope they became the back what was it, book rappers? Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Book binding, yeah.
Aw.
That's like our solution lah to every child problem. It's like just throw them at other people.
Because we cannot take care of them. We don't have the ability or means to.
Wow. Right out of the mouth of Geralt of Rivia.
Oh my god.
It's your destiny!
Ah, I can't wait for season 2, by the way.
That's right. If it's even filming now, which is not.
Finish filming already.
Can I?
Finish already. Just post production now.
COVID.
Right. So what are we doing?
Okay, let's
Shall we?
ask around.
Let's
yeah.
give them a tour of Crow Skull Alley at the same time.
You ask around and the usual, like, the people who you're more familiar with. At the moment, only Fala and Vishal seem to be able to want to take apprentices.
Perfect.
They will not pay.
Or ask the kids, like, do you prefer doing something like,
What?
you know,
Yeah.
green, like, have a green
What the
thumb?
fuck is
or-
that sound?
Yeah, that's so scary. Oh my god.
Meh.
Hello?
Is it safe?
I think we're all just listening to see where it's coming from.
Wait, I restart.
That's definitely Mary.
Sounds like her com just exploded.
Okay, can I just ask, what two colors make yellow? So if I have RGB and my picture is really yellow, what do I turn down?
It's red
Yeah,
and
red and
is it
Yellow
white?
is the lack of blue, right? So just increase the blue, right?
yeah.
No, blue is 100 already.
Oh shit.
I just
Are you-
reduced the both of them and
You
it make
What monitor are you using?
using a XL2546.
Yellow's the primary color, so you can't really.
Do you play with low blue light mode? Just turn it off.
Okay, I reduce R and G and I left B alone.
That should work.
You go under there's one setting is like low blue light, right? What is it on?
I turn it off. I don't like that.
Yeah, then your color vibrance, that one actually color vibrance and
Halfway,
black equalizer, right? It's like dependent on
On the color
every
setting,
BenQ
yeah.
monitor is like every BenQ monitor is like fucking different. So that one is you have to own self set it.
Yeah. I think it's okay now. Reducing R and G seem to work.
The best way to calibrate like a color, right, IMO, is like you load up a fully black screen and you just like try to make it as black. And in terms of like brightness and contrast ratio and stuff like that, right, you have to see in game and stuff. But if you're trying to get the colors right, just try to get a black screen, fully black.
It's so hard, I'm
Yeah, it's
not very
difficult.
good with colors.
I spent damn long calibrating my monitor also.
Okay. So
So we put
So
the
they are
urchins
willing
under
to take
internship.
in. They're willing to take apprentices. But it's a unpaid job.
It's okay, we'll pay them.
Go feed them.
yeah.
It's also no lodging.
It's okay, they can stay here.
Yeah, they can stay here, but like don't be around for most of the
Most
day.
of the day, yeah.
Yeah, we just need them to grow up to be decent people.
Hanging
Aw.
around
Sounds so
us.
familiar, dude.
Aww.
Where have I heard that before? Okay, yeah, they
Not from the guy who murdered children previously, in another campaign.
So one of them will be learning herbalism
Oh, that's good
and
stuff.
cultivation of flowers, botany, and the other one will be learning inscription as well as simple spell casting.
Wow.
From
Very,
Vishal?
very simple.
Like,
Give them
like
5-10 years,
like-
we can weaponize these kids.
fireball, yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Very simple fireball.
That's all you need to learn.
Very simple.
Alright.
Not even near level 1 spells.
Aw, cute.
Okay.
Okay.
Firebolt lor, cantrip.
What's wrong with you, dude?
That's good. That's good. And we obviously tell them like they can, we show them their room in the tavern, but tell them like try your best to not be around when we are not around.
We're gonna describe a list of people that you see should run the heck away from the tavern.
Yeah. What are
All
you telling them?
purple people. All people that don't look like people. And all people who look rich. Okay, that's the list.
That's everybody, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
In
great.
Waterdeep.
Just
correct. We
Scan around.
cover all bases. Oh, and then I would also introduce them to Liv. Say, please don't be shocked.
No, like it's fine if there are members of the public here and all that, but if it's just you, then you got and us and like see strange individuals, then
If we are around, hide in your room, never come out.
Wow.
If we are not around,
Hide in
and
your
Stay
room.
there.
there
Don't be
is
around.
a visitor, then hide in your room really, really well.
I mean, they can come out when we are around, just when we don't
No,
have
yeah.
guests.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like if there are other people in the tavern that are not like
They could be good in a fight, Help me get my sneak attack.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Just and I'll introduce them to Liv. It's like he's a you can't see him, but he's here, and he will let us know if anything, right, Liv? And then he rings the bell.
Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay.
What would you like to do now?
Right. Well,
I guess we could
Can we review
check out the house.
the house?
The house at Evin Street or whatever.
Yeah, can we review the notes and come up with a plan and a second plan and a third plan?
walk up to
Feel
the
like-
house, spoil our cover. The cult is never to be seen again.
Oh
Try
yeah,
to-
of course.
Try to talk to the guards and fail because you don't have a last name.
We fail to clear Elrond's debt, gets kicked out.
Okay.
Ah.
And then pursue our personal backstories and leave Waterdeep forever.
Okay. So at least we know that there's this house in Avine Street, which is used
Mhm.
like she's related to this cult.
It's a shrine of some sort, but it's not where they meet though.
Not the center of worship, so it's still like
Is this calling for another stakeout?
I think it is.
Yeah, seems like it.
God, I love stakeouts.
Shall I go and scout it out first?
No. Let's just sit and talk about what we want to do.
Yes, let's do that.
Distinction, according to references in some documentation captured from Asmodean cultists over a century ago. Ancient site of worship located below the city. So I feel like everything that we need to know, we need to go underground for. It's an underground maze of like Xenotas, whatever, and then the Zentrim shit is also underground, and then all this cultist shit is also underground. So we should just live underground, guys.
Do you know if like Senator controls the entire underground, or is it so big that he can't control all of it, and there are parts that is free from him?
I don't think it's the whole like underground, but quite a significant portion of the underground area seems to be under Zenithal. I mean, just from the map that we cannot see, but it seems that it is big, but I don't think it's the entire like Waterdeep area. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's the west side or something. I mean, it can't all be connected underground. I don't think. Like there must be some portions that are like stop and start kind of thing.
I guess the good first step is just to see what this house looks like.
We could also, there was a recommendation that the records of the Surveyor Maps and Chartmakers Guild might prove useful. Maybe like one of us could pretend like, oh, you're a historian or archaeologist or something, and you like want to know the history of Waterdeep, like what was here before
Pretend game.
a long time ago, like what was in this area before Waterdeep came to be. There must be some record, right, of that. And from there we can kind of see how it ties up with current modern day. What is
You-
underneath?
Do you think that the Zeta guilds are moving their operations?
Mm,
We can go back and explore the rest of that place.
I don't know.
If the drow can like break in like that, then that means it's been compromised, right?
But then they need a big space, right? So they can't just move anywhere. So they might be like, yeah, we'll just double up the petrol.
Yeah,
and
double
things
up
like that.
the security or whatever. Move his entire operation? I don't think so. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
move parts of it, but I don't think like all of it, And of course, Keltor or whatever doesn't know about the dream chamber, but we did destroy it. So that's also gonna be a sore point for him. So he's probably gonna relocate that room. Maybe, I don't know.
Or do
Hard
you
to
think
say.
he can get it back up that fast?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I think if it was easily created or acquired, then we wouldn't have.
It wouldn't
Made a-
have
made a
been
big
such a
deal of
big
us,
blow.
yeah.
Yeah. We could, I guess, to kind of get a sense of what's happening, we could maybe just like
Go back and ask
Why?
for statement.
walk by Zoblov's store or whatever. No, is that what it is? The
The
purple
store is gonna be fine though.
I know, but like because we smashed the glass or whatever, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Maybe the divination shit thing won't work like at the door. Maybe, I don't know. It's a long shot. There probably is not going to be a very obvious change.
So we have 4 things to think about. The way I see it, with 2 being the major ones and 2 being a bit harder to have a concrete plan. So the first thing is checking out the house and Aveen. Second one is setting a party to look up the surveyors and either convince or steal or infiltrate to get your hands on the plans. Then we need to find the underground lair. And then we need to find something to pin on the castellans, which are the 2 more difficult ones.
Okay, wait. It says here that the report lastly contains confidential documents from the Chartmakers Guild. So does that mean we already have the documents?
No, it just gives us a lead on where to find the documents.
So because this document that we have is called a report on the cultists, right? And it's a
Mhm.
thick stack of paper. So it's does
I
this
see what you
thick
mean.
stack of paper already contain the confidential documents from the Chartmakers Guild?
I see what
Like
you
that's how I'm reading it as. Like we actually already have that information, those
It
records.
contains historical information but it's not like a precise location.
Okay.
So we need more information from the surveyors, map, and Chartmakers Guild. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it says perhaps the records might prove useful in identifying the site.
But only if we
But only if we
already
can
know.
narrow down
I
its location.
get
So we
it,
already
right.
have the
these
records, but
documents. Okay.
yeah. So that means we need to
Find this place of worship.
find the center, and then from there we can refer back to the records that we have.
So we know that the Growlhounds are 30. Is there anyone in their household who survived that we can talk to? Like, hey, did the Lord and Lady have any specific kinks?
The guard probably. Did they kill the kids too?
Everyone
It
got
is.
that.
Everyone, right? And I think, like it seems like a pattern, like all of like the whole family got silenced or whatever, right? Seems very similar to what happened at the
House of Wonders.
House of Wonders. So maybe they're related in some way, shape, or form.
We found bullet holes at the House of Wonders. Suggest that it's our purple friends.
Okay, why don't we? I mean, since we've made some form of like agreement and collaboration, why don't we just go up straight to Zorozo and ask him like, were you involved with the House of Wonders murder?
I don't think that's related, right?
No,
We
but
can ask
like
him
if
the next time we see him, but I think we need to make a special trip.
I mean, yeah, we can ask. Okay.
The priority right now is to get some intel on the cult.
I mean, I guess the only thing we can see is if we can identify who like goes in and out of this house on Evelyn Street and like trail them to see like where they go.
Yeah.
That's probably the
A
best.
stick out to identify people associated with the house.
One of us could even just go in also actually.
The worshipper with the
Though
ropes.
it might be like, I mean, we will see. Like if it's a shop front or something, no, it's a house. It's a house, right? So we can't just walk in. No.
We can. Yeah.
I can make
We
a
wouldn't
disguise
know.
for one of
I
you
mean,
guys.
we could always just go and look at it.
Yeah, we
No.
wouldn't know.
Sure.
Okay.
We get a drink because I'm very thirsty.
Yes,
You
we
going
can.
already?
So there's an ancient site of worship located below the city. This was like over a century ago. Seems that the Castellenter family is involved. So should we also be trailing the Castellenters to see if they visit this house or who they talk with? If there's any common people that are coming in and out of the house that the Castellenters also talk to kind of establish that connection. And obviously this is going to be hard because it says that the highest strata of Waterdavian society, so that means all these people are likely to be nobles, right? Or like
And we
rich
have
people.
no place there.
So could be, yeah. I mean, it seems like they're nobles or at least really rich people who are involved in this cult. What do we know about the cult of Asmodeus? Is that something that Cecil, maybe you can research on in the library? Like if there's any record about Asmodeus, like who is Asmodeus? I don't know.
Mantle.
Like there must be at least some record of like a religion type thing, right? Like if this happened like century ago, it must be historically there must be some form of record.
I
Like
think
at least what is Asmodeus?
Yes.
Who is whatever.
I could always go look.
Oh? In the secret Forbidden Library.
I mean, it's neither secret
It's not
nor
for. It's
forbidden.
not forbidden. I mean, you can always enroll everyone if you want and gain access.
So which would you rather we do first? Find the info. Go to Black Stuff first, get the information, or go to the house first.
If we take it slow,
Let me
we
see,
find
let's see.
more information about it first.
What's
just
Black
in case
Stuff
there's anything
again?
that we need.
Oh, I see it. Never mind.
Just in case we need to know anything about it beforehand. I think we take it slow first.
Okay, I think Black Stuff. I mean, Black Stuff Tower is not that far from
Yeah,
that
maybe
street.
we can split up
So
a little
we
bit.
can split. Some of us
Some
like
of us will go. Maybe we. Do you think Black Stuff is the only place in Waterdeep we can get information about it? Should we try the general library?
it's the
You
most
try Holy
extensive
Hands House.
library though. But
Holy
I
Hand.
don't know whether we want to be asking about this because this might
Yeah, bit taboo.
be
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I'm just saying with whatever's happening to me, and I kind of mutter that under my breath. Like, even then, it's like super difficult to find information. So if this is a cult, I think it'd be even more so. You know.
All right. Sure. Let's split into two. There'll be.
Yeah. And then when you're done at the library, you can come and meet us there.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I could just probably go alone. I don't think there'll be any difficulties.
Yeah.
Unless you don't want to tell you secret.
Yeah. Yes. Totally.
Okay, one by one, yeah? Celestial first.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
unless
very-
if anyone wants to join, they're welcome. But if not,
Not good for now.
see, no one wants to come to the boring library run.
It's not boring. I mean, it's not boring for you. It's boring for us because we literally
We got to wait
cannot do
outside,
anything. Exactly.
observe the plants.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's go.
Don't make it about you. It's not all about you.
Be very specific in what you're looking for and tell me exactly what you're looking for.
I think first of all, I'm going to look up the word Asmodeus to see if there's any entry on whether that be
There's a lot.
So I guess like let's start with like the entity itself.
Okay. So Asmodeus is it's a Faerunian deity, and he is the ruler of all devils. He's the lord of the nine hells.
Oh, now I remember why this is so familiar.
And he has the goal of becoming the supreme creature in all of basically the entire world.
So AG.
That's pretty ambitious.
He commands all the nine hells and all of the archdevils which rule the nine hells. His seat of power is apparently known as Nessus. Nessus. That's all the information that you find.
Cool. I would probably look for information on like cultists of Asmodeus, like
I need
what
you to make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Do you say Asmodeus is the god of the nine hells?
The Lord of the
The
Nine Hells.
lord of the nine hells.
Lord.
Is he
Damn
a
it.
god or is he like a demigod or he's not considered like a deity?
It's a
He's considered a
deity.
greater deity.
A greater
He's even
deity.
higher than a deity.
Okay.
It's
Shit.
basically the most powerful rank of deity. The highest possible rank, essentially.
That's not very good.
13, okay. You learn that the cult of Asmodeus. You find this very short, very thin, one-page material on the cult of Asmodeus, and you learn that it is a very large cult first, and it is very prevalent in almost every single major city. However, the cult is very secret, and generally only people with wealth and connections and who are in positions of power are allowed to join the cult. As to why this is the case, you do not know. That's all.
Wow. Exclusive cult.
Fabrications against the cult. That's what it is.
Wait, generally, people who are wealthy and in positions of power are allowed to join or seem to make up the majority of the members.
Are allowed to join.
Great. How about Nessus? I want to know more about the Nine Hells.
Famous last
About
words.
the Nine Hells. Well, you know it's the home of the devils. You read that it is the home of the devils. First, it's a plane of evil. And that the devils are in eternal conflict with demons. With the demons. So devils and demons are different, obviously. So the devils are in eternal conflict with the demons. Nessus is the final layer and the deepest layer of the Nine Hells.
Okay.
There is literally no information on it at all, other than that.
Wow. Devils and demons are in eternal conflict.
That's right.
Why? Why can't they be friends?
If you want the out of the table answer,
Oh, no, it's
You
fine.
can give the out of the table answer if you want.
because one is lawful evil and the other one is called chaotic evil.
Have you watched Campaign 2, Sean?
Not yet.
Okay.
Only like halfway. Ooh.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's all you find, Sean.
Very cool. Oh, did we do this before? Did I ever ask about drows? I'll
No.
look for drows. No, I didn't. Yeah. Me up.
Okay.
Sick lore.
You find quite a fair bit of information about the drows. They are also known as dark elves, deep elves, night elves, or sometimes they are called the ones who live below. Mostly because they predominantly live in the Underdark. Generally hated and feared because of their cruelty and evil. They often, because of their patronage to the Spider Queen, Lolth. I'm going to put his name here. Basically, it forms out the main religion of the Drow society. Is the patronage of, or they believe, or they worship this god. It's known as the Queen of Spiders, Lolth. And in this religion, you learn that there is a strong feminist vibe, and that the male drow are very kind of like deemed worthless. If you are born into a drow society and you are born male, you are deemed worthless.
Wow.
You are inferior to the female.
Seems to track with WoW lore. Kidding.
Yep. Drow are considered very highly intelligent people, even though they are inherently evil, of course, and very attractive as well. They are most drow, which has been recorded in the historical records, are very arrogant, ambitious, sadistic, and hedonistic. They are taught that they are superior to other races and they should crush those beneath them.
Tracks.
Yeah.
Sounds like a guy we know.
Yeah. the usual goals for a drow is to increase their station in life, or to improve their people's stature, and they believe that that's the only way for them to survive, basically, because how it works in the Underdark is that there is a great scarcity of resources, and because of that, only the strong survive. So they always desired to kind of move beyond in the food chain, which is why they resort to methods such as assassinating their rivals, as well as open murder.
Oh.
It sounds like a too-free cult. Like they are too free.
Everyone's a damn cult.
However, it has been noted that there are not all in the book that you're reading, that not all of the drow are inherently evil. There have been records of good drow who have adapted very well to society. It was believed that these good drow collectively worshipped a different goddess, which is considered lawful good.
Okay.
JP doesn't need a lot of money, man. Just needs a therapist.
What you say?
It's fine.
Anything else, Celestial?
How about the Black Viper?
Make me an investigation check.
Oh my god, why did I crit on this? Damn it.
Okay, give me a second.
Now I
Gonna
know
hit you with the life story.
yeah, I know place of birth, childhood, what she studied.
Dreams and aspirations.
Yeah.
You find this article written in the hand of Vajra in the restricted section of the library. It's like a folder of basically like people, and then Black Viper is one of them. And it says suspected identity Asveli Rosner.
Oh, S
Viper.
Valley.
Big if true.
Black Viper is a notorious burglar, pickpocket, mugger, and deadly assassin.
Big if true.
So it's like Catwoman.
And then the kill count, or like the body count that she has laid waste to, is 57.
Damn.
And then there's a list of all the people that she has killed and the methods.
Damn.
Anna not there, but can feel Anna be like, oh my gosh, I need to be her friend. She's so cool.
No, I'm
Be
thinking
friends.
how much deep shit we will have gotten into at the manor.
Oh my god.
But also you wanna be friends.
So,
That explains why her parents were in the fight.
does it? Do they know?
Well,
Would you not recognize your own daughter?
she got mask.
guys.
Was
She
she?
did have she did have a mask on.
Yeah, she did.
Cannot
She
tell.
was like, it's like hood up, you know, like very mysterious. But her mother knows the way her child walks. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my
Anything
gosh, her parents are the ones who train her.
Ooh, that'd be so cool.
No.
Some racial ghost shit going on.
Yeah. Does that folder have any other notable names?
None that you know, and the rest of the names are mostly struck out, and it's like people who are
Oh.
dead.
Ah. Okay, I think it's been pretty good, pretty fruitful. Right. I'm okay.
Okay. The rest of you approach the house which is marked out. It is a pawn shop.
Wait. Wait. I'm feeling that we should. Wait, don't we know something about this place?
Why?
Or am I getting just deja vu?
From Barovia? Which one?
No, when he said pawn shop, right? I just got like a deja vu as if like someone told us to look out for a pawn shop.
Dude, are you that traumatized from the lady
Is it?
in
Barovia.
from Barovia?
Is it the one
Wait.
where we need to trade something special to get something special?
Wait, why do I have this weird deja vu? Dude? I feel like we
Oh,
should
okay.
share.
Nia, stop!
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Lord of
It's a
Barovia. Are you okay?
This is serious
my
deja vu, man.
My lord.
Have you all played Knights of the Old Republic?
No.
No one played Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh,
What about Knights of the Old Republic?
Okay. Spoiler for a freaking 15-year-old game, okay? But like, basically, the player is built up with this legend of a Dark Lord, but then actually he's the Dark Lord that has his identity suppressed.
Oh my god.
This whole time.
Like, memories are coming back. I run the pawn shop.
yeah, near your pawn shop. It's the old lady inside saying, "Would you like to trade?"
Okay, well.
No, I'm not. No, it's not.
well,
It's a
yeah,
pawn
well,
shop. It's a very
Mustard feels that fireball will be relevant here, but he cannot cast it. He
Oh.
can't cast it.
out of all the storefronts in this neighborhood, this one is the most pristine. It's a very polished glass, oaken wood door, stamped with the family seal of the Castellanter on the wooden door. Castellanters on the wooden door.
Look, man, have you prepared your Rick Harrison impression? Because if you haven't, then we'll end the session here. We'll come back next week, and then you have like 1 week to practice.
Who, me?
sorry guys, the best I can do.
Best I can do is
The best I can do for you.
silver.
I'm gonna get Oreo first, be right back.
Alright, we gotta get the experts to come in here. the
I gotta
experts
call
have
my
assessed
friend.
it.
I'm gonna call my friend who knows a thing or two.
Yes, it seems like your water deep seal, guild seal has a defection. So that puts the value down from 10 gold to 2 silver. I'm sorry, the best I can do for you is 1 silver. We gotta count the administrative cost.
We don't think that people will be sitting around the shop for a while.
The seal of the Castellanter family on the door. Damn it.
Everything also castle rental one.
Guess they own a lot.
I know they're the richest family in Waterdeep.
For now. Gonna get him.
Is anyone gonna walk into the pawn shop?
We can't move right now.
I know, but like, is that something that we want to do? Like, I feel like it has to be someone who's like super fancy to walk in. You know, like it can't just be like any. Like it must be. Like,
Yeah,
You must dress up nice. You must.
I mean, I can look like
Yeah, I'm saying this. I'm
the Lady
pointedly staring
Castellanter
at
if you want.
Celestial and Anna. Like the rest of us look like thoughts. So
Wow.
we're not gonna be able to just be like, hello. Like that's not happening.
So should I be Victoria or Amalia today?
Why don't you be Esmeri Rosna?
Show up and be like, eh.
Instantly like shank you. She just appear out of nowhere and shank you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So the store front or whatever has stamped with a family seal, the Castellaneta family seal on the door, is it?
Yes.
So it's like a knocker situation. Then it has like the seal.
No, it's
kind of thing?
it's like engraved, like
Oh,
the
it's
wood, the wood.
engraved. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to check out the back.
There's no back
Like,
door.
is there a back alley kind of thing?
There's
Oh,
no back
man.
door. If that's what you mean, there's no back window, there's no back door. It's one entrance in, one entrance out.
I don't know if Cameron right now has the charisma to carry out the I'm walking in as Lady Castellaneta.
No! Oh my
We
god!
don't.
But it could be big, you know. It could be big.
You know what? Let's just observe like who walks in and out of the house first.
Okay.
Like, let's do that before even trying to go. Let's see what
Okay.
kind of people walk into the shop.
Plenty of people walk into the shop. Just like normal citizens walk in. They seem to be carrying like maybe like a box. They come out with like a small sack or a small pouch of money, kind of thing. Seems like a perfectly legitimate business.
On shop.
Are we going for shopping
Yeah.
to find an eye of color in there? I don't know.
Hello, do you have an eye or gonna? Please tell Lady Castellaneta we send our regards.
The troll skulls.
Okay, and the people in this area, are they all, we can see, are they significantly more well off, or are they like rich folk?
No, just normal.
If they were rich, they wouldn't be pawning shit.
That's true. You have a point.
Let's go and pawn Elrond.
That's true.
Are we going in?
I feel like it's kind of weird for us to go in though.
Why
But we
though?
can try. Yeah,
Why?
I don't mind.
I don't think we should go in looking like ourselves.
So
Yeah,
a pawn
that's
shop
why-
is where people go to buy stuff also, right? Not just to sell.
I don't know. I mean, you know, there's like the pawn shops in Singapore where it's just like a bar and you just go there and they give you money. But it's not like a can I buy the, yeah, like, you know, it's it's literally like a
What? No, I think
Wouldn't it look like cash converters?
yeah. I think that was what I was thinking of. No, but they are like, but that's what I think of when you say pawn shop.
Not cash converters.
Yeah, like you know where okay, this is like super old school lah, but it's you know like the value max shop.
I don't think
Uh-huh.
so. I think they're different, right? Like,
That's what I think
Channel.
a pawn shop is. Like there are bars at the window, and then like there's a little small like rectangular thing where you like slide your shit. Say, how
yeah,
much
but
is
if the
Can you-
items don't get claimed or what, then don't they have to sell it all?
I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
well,
I mean, but
guess
in my
there's only
head, that's
one
what
way
I
to find
think a
out.
pawn shop is lah. Yeah. But yeah, sure. You can. I don't think all of us go in. Okay, like a few. Maybe it should look like someone who is not so like put together. Then it makes more sense for this person to be
Like me.
in a pawn. No.
With the pink mask on.
You.
I mean,
You'll be there to rob it.
Elro
They're not so
could.
put together. He fits the description.
He does.
They'll be like, "Are you trying to use us as defense for stolen goods? Are we trying to use them as a fence for stolen goods? That could work.
What do you mean?
You know when you like
As in,
steal
like we
shit?
sell our shit and then they give us my
Yeah, like when you steal things and you need to cash out, but
Yeah.
but the stolen item, so you go to a pawn shop.
Okay, so a lot of people walk in and out. Like, it's quite. Is it
Is-
busy or like?
It's decently busy. Like you say, like let's say you stand there for an hour, you maybe see like 6 people walk in and out.
Does it look big?
No,
Like
not
the
really.
House. It looks.
The normal size shop house.
Does this look like there's heavy security?
Can't tell.
Okay, we're going in.
Let's go in.
We're gonna take a look,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna rob the place blind.
Hand is ready on the initiative button.
Okay, maybe
Oh my
not the last
gosh.
part, but let's
Yeah,
go in.
don't rock the base like come on.
We're gonna break in eventually and find a trapdoor in the back that leads to the sewers.
Oh, you know what we should do?
Break in.
Why don't we find if there's any like around the area, if there's any manholes in the ground?
I'm sure there's lots of manhole.
No, but like the one closest to it,
You want
So
to
that-
like, go in from the
Right.
back.
like below, underground.
That's fair. That's
Cause
fair.
if the report says that it's it seems like it's not the center of worship, but it seems to be a shrine of some sort. So obviously the shrine is not just going to be like in the shop for everyone to see, right? So that means they need to go somewhere, and if there's no back door, then they have to go down, right?
Well, just yeah, but I don't think it's that. I mean, even if there is like a manhole, we can't assume that.
It's connected.
That is correct,
Yeah.
but I think it's a shot to see if it's connected.
Okay, let's go check out the place first. I think
Yeah,
that should
I
be the
still
first
think
step.
like that's the easiest way to
Yeah.
go in. What
Right,
I'm so
if there's
afraid
just
of.
one overweight security guard, we could take him.
I mean, no, I'm still again. Like,
I feel like we shouldn't be doing anything violent. Let's just go in and do a recon.
Whoa, violence. No. Just a couple of well-placed sleep spells.
Oh my god.
A
That's
little
right.
wave of the Wand of Secrets. We're done.
What if people come into the shop and then see everyone is asleep? It's still in the middle of the day.
This place still has more than one sleep spell slot. Okay, let's go in.
before that, I'm gonna cast detect magic before we
I'm
go.
gonna
in.
cast Mage Hand and keep it around.
Or we just
There's
casting spells right now in the middle of the street.
There's a magical source
Oh,
from the store.
cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a school magic in a sec.
Necromancy.
The two sources of magic actually.
Oh boy.
Eye of Color confirm.
Both are abjuration.
Okay, one of them is going to be magical protection for the shop. Or both. of
What's
them.
abjuration again?
The magic of blocking, denial.
Or security lah basically.
Okay. So is inside the house or is like around the house?
I mean,
Shop or whatever.
yeah, me a sec. One is around the house, almost, and one is isolated inside. Two sources.
One is around the house.
We are not breaking in like
Mhm.
Yes, I am going to make a wild guess. The one surrounding the house is either like a just either some sort of alarm, maybe even like a lock, just something
Can you
to
tell where it's coming from?
like the source of
Like
the
the specific point, source.
I don't know. Can I?
Is it
Not
on
from out
the
here.
door? Is it
Yeah.
on the window? You know what I mean? Because you
Not
say
from
it's
out here.
outside, right? It's outside the house. And there's
No,
one that
it's
is outside
around
the
the
house.
one is around the house. Like the
It's,
source is it's like a huge source. The entire house.
there's probably a glyph inside that's powering it.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
I am now a bit afraid to go in with this spell active.
it doesn't matter. Right?
It's
Oh,
not offensive.
oh, it matters. It absolutely matters. You're not even supposed to have magic out.
Yes.
I can go in. I'm the least magical person.
No, I'm just
on set.
gonna take a note of where that source is coming from the inside, and then I'm just gonna drop my detect magic.
Concentration. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Oh, I'll drop my mage hand as well.
your
My
your spider, still a spider, right?
yes,
Should be out.
he always is.
Okay, fine. You can walk in if you want. I'm considering pawning away the bronze bell.
What?
I just
If
casually
It's not a
said-
pawn.
But
It's
it
not a
doesn't
pawn
even
shop
work.
material.
It
Yeah,
works
it's
perfectly fine. I've been
magical
telling
No,
you
I
guys.
know. I just can't think of why we would need
You're
it.
gonna regret this, right?
I know I'm gonna regret it. I'm thinking about it. But I'm walking in and
in session 52 and we are facing down Asmodeus himself and his only weakness is the bronze spell, the delayed ring. They'll be
Yeah.
like, oh god, why did I sell it for a cheap 2 gold?
Yeah, or he has a shield that lasts exactly 5 minutes, and we need
Yeah,
to strike
yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time.
Oh, that's what that is.
oh my
like-
god.
Can't deal with this shit. Like that, we need to hoard everything.
Exactly. This is the RPG mentality.
Like this rapper. We are
Yeah,
going-
actually the card that JB gave us is the only way to destroy him.
The card is actually a teleportation card, right? It brings you straight to the
Weakness is
top of
paper cuts.
Exodia.
It's like the kind of Exodia, what's that, the lost arm of Exodia, then you assemble of 5.
Got one burn already.
Oh shit.
And when the forbidden one comes out to fight for you, it's like missing his right arm.
Okay, so is Duff out?
Yes, there's a spider just chilling on me.
Okay. Walk in.
Yeah.
Walk in. The bell rings. I think you know the as you open the door,
Yeah.
like the shop bell rings. There is an old man at the counter. He's kind of like shuffling about. He's dressed in very fine formal wear. Behind him, shelves that are very well stocked with a variety of items. You can't seem to tell like what they are, but they are like wine bottles. They are like random trinkets. There's like swords, jewelry, like a different, like a myriad of items. Like not just doesn't seem to be just like precious items, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
Yeah. There's even clothing and all of the sorts. So, so make me a history check, please.
Woo.
You can't quite place the source of magic. Even because you were standing outside, right? You
Yeah.
can't quite place. You know that it's in this room, but you can't quite remember where it's originating from anymore.
Okay.
As you walk in, the man's like, "I'm sorry, sir. No familiars."
Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. I'll just put spider away in his little dimension.
Okay. Well, what can I do for you?
Oh, I'm just curious.
browsing.
Yeah, we've never really been to a shop like this before.
Ah, well, we buy and we sell different items. People put a price on many different things. If anything catches your attention, please do feel free to let me know. Have a look around.
Is
Is
it?
anything? Sorry, yeah.
I'm just trying to get a lay of the shop. Like, is it just it's an open like shop? Like we can walk up to the shelf and see like what the objects are, or is it like behind a barrier?
It is an open store. The shelves you can walk up to it.
Uh-huh.
Some of the you will assume more like valuable stuff is behind lock and key. In like a glass like display cabinet.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there is a back room that is behind a wooden door.
Okay.
Behind the counter.
Okay.
Okay, hold up 1 second. Do we have any invisibility potions on us?
I have one in my
yes,
bag
we
of
got
holding.
one, right? Mhm. Though I feel that if he knows that that is a familiar, he probably can tell if someone's invisible.
That's true. That's not true, but I wouldn't risk it. Is there anything that would be useful to us or rogues or stone fellow? Like, say, I don't know, a +3 rapier lying around for sale. Or a horse.
Oh,
Or horse.
EMP.
What? I do have something that you might be interested in. A dagger, perhaps.
Well, let's check it out.
He pulls out.
Okay, hold on, sir. If it's above 100 gold, I can't do it.
Okay, then he puts it back.
What? I want to see it anyways.
Okay, sure. So Lae'zel is rich.
that's true.
I am not.
That's
But
true.
let's go with it.
Yes.
Let's
so
see the dagger. Look out for any, like, cult insignia.
You see, he is not in. He's not even in the display case. He is under the table.
Wow.
And you see that. You hear like almost like some like metal vault opening, and he pulls out the dagger. It's in this very intricately carved black marble box, and he kind of lifts the lid, and sitting on a silk cushion inside, it is a dagger. A beautiful silver edged dagger with vein, almost like a vein of blue running through. Please, do try it out.
I'll like take it, just feel it in my hand.
You pick it up and you feel like a magical sensation surge through your body.
Mm.
Shit. Who pawned this?
Whoa. Like, can I kind of tell what the dagger does? Like, in what way is it magical?
Let me see. Please, try throwing it.
It comes
I-
back to you.
Are you sure? Like,
Whoa.
just anywhere?
I mean, I am assuming that you are completely capable of aiming in the right direction. Please throw at the wooden wall opposite me.
Oh yes. I'll do that. Oh fuck.
You just roll to hit.
No.
Okay. Should I roll my own dagger?
Yeah, just roll on dagger.
That one.
Add 2? Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Add 2 to it, because dagger's a +2. This dagger's a +2.
Oh baby.
You throw the dagger, and then all of you see Celestial throw the dagger, and then you see Celestial disappear the moment the dagger is released from his hand.
Ah!
No.
What the fuck? How's
And
this in
then-
the pawn shop?
And then the dagger hits the wall, and you see Celestial appear, and his hand is gripping the dagger.
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
No.
That is-
Quick, quick, throw it out of the shop.
Just throw it as hard as you can.
He can't catch you now.
Literally bling dagger. Literally.
I was like, do you feel like you were holding on to the dagger the entire time? And he answered me.
I have no idea. I threw the dagger and it just I don't know what happened. This is amazing.
You just lost 10 years of your lifespan, by the way. That's the cost of it.
So what if you throw it upwards?
That's fine. I look at the shopkeeper. Can I throw it upwards?
If you like to, I would suggest not, in case you fall from the ceiling.
Who pawned this?
Alright.
How much is it?
That is for me to know.
This
Wow.
is amazing.
Inconsequential.
Okay, so
I
Maybe this is where the people who go for those fights, who like trade in magical items, come to pawn off their shit and get money.
yeah, sure, maybe.
Maybe I'm just
I
So how much is this?
yeah, I'm afraid
We
to
have to.
ask.
We have to ask, right?
I'm willing to part with it.
it.
I'm willing to part with it for 11,000.
Ah, okay.
That's cool.
11
I was pretty close.
1100?
11,000 gold. Oh, you will never be mine.
You got to try it.
You pass the dagger back to him. It has a secondary use as well. if you focus hard enough, he throws the dagger at the wall, and then he doesn't disappear. But then you see he snaps his fingers and the dagger appears back in his hand.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
God.
Oh my goodness, you can't.
Like-
Oh,
I'm like, what make is this? Is this an elvish make or
Persian.
something? I don't know.
From
High
Jack
elven
Gyllenhaal.
make.
High elven make.
And
High
it is.
elven make.
enchanted in Neverwinter, as far as I know.
Wow.
Hmm.
Could I just look at it for a moment more?
Of course, please
Uh,
don't damage it.
Yes, I'll try my
And then
best.
he points to the sign and says that all damaged goods are non-refundable.
Okay, I'm just gonna like just take a close look at the dagger, see if like there's besides all the intricate design, is there any telltales of like the maker or
No,
anything?
no inscription, nothing.
Just a really cool dagger. Okay, I'll hand it back. Okay, guys, I'm just 10,975 go away.
I'm looking around the shop to see if there's
Okay, man.
any like glyphs or anything that's carved like into the wall, the floor, anything like that.
That'll be a no. You don't see anything.
Okay, so other than the back room, there are no other features that look like they could hide a secret passage, right?
Yep.
Okay, what's the play? If we are not gonna break in here, then we need to deception check the shit out of this guy.
I was thinking, but maybe we should not discuss this in the shop. I just asked him, oh, do you have any rings, by the way? Any like
What kind of
Cool.
rings? Magical
Jewelry.
rings or non-magical?
magical? Would be cool.
Magical rings. You kind of like mouse around and it's like, we do have this at the moment. This set of 3. And they can kind of pulls out. You can buy one or you can buy all 3 if you like. He pulls out a set of 3 rings. First ring, is gold. Set in gold and has what appears to be a ruby in it. Second one, almost translucent metal. Almost like you can see through it.
Hmm.
And the third is a ring which is made of stone, which has cracks in it. I can let you try this one and this one. Unfortunately, the third one, it's a one-time use, and I don't think I can allow you to test it for reasons of your course.
What does the third ring is the one that he was gesturing to? Or?
The stone one, he said you can't use
Oh, stop. Oh, okay. Oh, what does that do?
it. It summons an earth elemental.
Okay, makes sense.
Damn.
That sounds very dangerous for Waterdeep.
Can I try the other two then?
Of course, please.
I'll try the ring with the ruby.
You feel very warm. You feel like almost like you're standing beside a fireplace.
Oh, okay. This is like a mix.
You feel like suddenly you start sweating almost. Like it's very, very warm. It's
Okay.
getting very, very warm, yeah.
I guess useful if you're traveling to a colder climate.
It's a ring of warmth.
And the second one,
Please
try it on.
Try it.
this one.
Then he kind of like you see just give me a moment. Then he goes behind to the back room for a second and pulls out like this tub It's like of water.
Hub of water.
Yes. And you just try taking a step.
I can walk on water. But I try to step into the tub.
You do not go down below the surface. You can step on the water.
Oh.
Okay, guys. This isn't a pawn shop.
This is amazing.
Walking lah.
Seems like an illegal business.
The fence.
Okay, it's like a
I'm like,
holding room. Okay, for
cool,
all magical goods.
How I gesture to like the water walking one and like, oh, how much would that go for?
Both of these are, well, the Ring of Warmth is on sale. I'm willing to let go of it for 150 gold pieces. The Ring of Water Walking, I'm willing to let go for 500.
Okay. So do you get most of your items in the store? Are they mostly magical? I guess because they will fetch a higher value when people pawn them away.
I have a good mix of both non-magical and magical. So I have a very good selection of wine, actually.
Ooh.
Vintage
about-
wine.
A valuation of our stuff, specifically the stuff we got from Blue Alley.
Interesting. You have magical items?
Let me tell you about this bell.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
bell. Please.
Yeah. And I pick out the bell, then I ding ding. I mean, like it doesn't ding ding.
Nothing
until, like,
happens.
how many?
So a
5
broken bell.
No. Wait for it.
Gonna stares at you for a good 1 minute.
Uh,
And he's like,
wow,
raises eyebrow.
wow, that it'll take some time. How about like this blade? And I like show him the moon blade.
So a short sword.
Ah, yes, the short sword, but it glows at night.
And he's like, very simple way to just let me check whether what you are saying is true. He casts identify. Oh, okay. Moonblade, I am willing to pay you. Let's
11,000.
2 silver as I can.
Let's go with 375 gold pieces for this.
Horse money.
Stop.
375. I can see the dark. I don't even need this thing.
Bargain.
400.
No, I'm not willing to let it go. Though it's like, at least I know. At least I know.
The bell rings after 5 minutes. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like,
There.
oh, very, very cute trick. I'll pay you 50 gold for it.
Yeah. I want the bell.
Yeah, we're not selling anything.
Oh my god.
What for was there?
I just take out like random junk. I have a key from the mimic and the silver bolt from the trap that almost killed me.
A silver key, right? Or something?
I just have like key from mimic in my inventory.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm quite sure it's a silver key.
Very cool.
150 gold pieces for the silver key.
What?
It's made of pure silver, as far as I can
Oh.
tell.
Have we used the key already? We used it to open the secret door,
The
right?
ch- yeah.
In Blue Alley, yeah.
Okay, that is the grey item now.
Oh my god.
What else?
There was a silver bolt from the trap.
The one that shot up.
And then he basically he measures out 150 gold pieces and he takes out one more. 151 gold pieces for both.
Oh, so that yeah, makes sense. The silver bolt. Well, I don't see why not.
Not bad.
How about let the key go and keep the bolt? It's 1 goal, and you might need to kill the werewolf.
Ah, yeah, and you make a good
That's true.
memento. So I'll just take back the silver bolt. But you have yourself a deal. 150 gold.
So he can extends his hand.
Shake, shake. It's very good.
We
I'm
don't
rich
take
now.
any refunds, and he smiles.
Okay.
He takes away the the key from you and puts it
I
on
oh
display on
my
the shelf.
gosh, shit, dude. Should we have asked the blacksmith how much?
Well, too fucking late.
It's done. We'll
Uh,
never ask. Okay, we'll never
I,
ask.
I will ask him though. Your prices are fair, right?
Well, they're fair to me.
Well played, well played.
Oh god.
I was like, just out of curiosity, the dagger that you showed us, when whoever gave it to you, or in exchange for a price, how much were they asking for?
If I recall, man was quite desperate.
Mm-hmm.
He's willing to let it go for a lower price than what I am offering you.
I mean, that's a pretty great item.
You will be surprised at how desperate people can get when they are shit out of luck and have nothing left to fall back on.
Okay,
Gambling is a serious addiction.
Damn.
That's true. Oh, we noticed that there's a on your door, the Castellanta family seal, I believe.
Yes,
This place is owned by the
you're
family, or
completely fronted by the Castellanta family, yes.
I see. Cool. I mean, their bank, and they have all jobs.
Are
Yes,
you the
yes.
only staff member here?
Yes.
7 days a week?
Well, we only open for 5 days a week. Yes.
I suppose it's manageable to. I mean, the shop is not too big, so you can manage alone.
Of course. I have managed for 25 years.
Okay, here's the play, guys. We either slip him a glimpse of the mask now and ask for a way into the back.
What mask?
We have the mask of
The
Asmodeus.
cultist ropes.
Oh,
Mask.
ropes though.
Yeah,
Mask
with the
is-
mask.
Oh, mask.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can like flash it discreetly, but not so discreetly. Or he gonna break the law.
I kind of actually wanted to see if there was anyone who walks into the store and then doesn't walk back out. That was what I mean. So far, the people that we've seen have been walking in and out. But I wanna see if there's anyone who walks in and then doesn't come out for a really long time, and potentially what they look like or what they were wearing or carrying. Or if you can look like that person, the next day there will be a way in also. That was what I was thinking lah. I mean, but there's a long gate. There's a long
I
corridor.
can't walk in here.
Oh, that's
with
true.
a
That's true.
disguise.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But I think with that, only two can go down and not everyone.
I mean, we don't have to like make a big deal that there's only two
Yeah, yeah,
uniforms. It can be
Mhm.
just like we are here, travelers. We were appointed here from. We have things to do in the back.
Sure.
I mean,
Well,
we have to make sure there's no one in the shop first.
Sure.
What do you think of that plan? Or is there an alternative
Sure.
alternative that involves stabbing and city guard doesn't get involved?
Mm-hmm.
And then we walk away from this with a 11,000 gold piece dagger.
For some reason, I feel like this old man can kick our ass.
That's why you don't do it. That's why you get a nimble right to do it.
Wow. Well, you can try. I think the mask would suffice.
I am uncomfortable, but I think this is a really good idea. Like, chances are it's either that he refuses to acknowledge it and walk away, or we get like somewhere with this. So I think it's okay.
Oh, anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I can't think of anything else that we could possibly do aside
Okay.
from breaking in. So, and I don't think we should
Yeah.
do that. So
So I'm just gonna like go up to the counter and
casually,
say in a
just-
low voice.
this is
Like,
not for sale. But
So
I'm
about
just browsing.
the back, yeah, about the back room.
Raises an eyebrow.
Then I will we would like to pay our respects, and then I kind of like slip out the mask a bit.
Of course. Do
Take
you
it to
have
me.
the payment?
I'm sorry, we are not from around here, so we're not too sure about this payment. Could you
Make me a
elaborate?
deception check.
Why do I have to make a deception check that I'm not from around here? I am not from around here.
You're not making. It's cause you're lying about something. I'm not sure that you would not have the payment. Everybody has the payment, and he smiles.
Oh fuck.
I really don't know. I really don't know what.
Can I
payment
ask
you're
where you
expecting.
got those robes?
It was from my side of the, other city, not from Waterdeep.
Which city?
Gonna like spitball
all this.
I mean, do I know any city that's not a major city?
There's not a major city.
Yeah, or otherwise I'm just going to say that I'm not from anywhere. I spent most of the past 10 years on the road, and yeah, some people have talked to me about this. So came to Waterdeep and I'm curious about it. Did my digging and just want to pay my respects here.
Looks at you very carefully. Sorry, store's closed.
Fair enough. Then we'll leave, I guess.
Please.
If anyone of you want to punch him in the face, it's not too late.
Right.
What
So if
time?
we can roll initiative.
Time of
Okay.
the day is this right now?
Noon.
Probably not in the middle of the day.
What a shit roll, man. Okay, I guess we'll leave this. We kind of blew our cover now.
I feel like we blew our cover just walking in because the Castellaners know who we are anyway.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
Almost, guys, almost.
What do we do now?
I would still want to observe people who are walking in and not coming out.
Oh man.
And they probably will only do that at night, I feel. Like, I don't think they'll do it in the middle of the day.
Sure. We can just hang around for the rest
Is
of the day.
there any shop area or house or whatever that is opposite this place that
You
looks
can stake out, you can hang around the road. There's no inn or anything nearby that you can. You can hang around the road, across the road, I guess. A street, not even a road.
I think I will come back at night and not hang around the road the whole day.
Okay.
We
Anybody else?
can do so in shifts, right?
Possibly.
I would like to find. Is there anything opposite the shop?
Nothing of interest lah. If what?
Nothing of interest. It's mostly
No, what you-
residential.
Yeah.
Okay. Any nearby taverns?
No, not in the vicinity where you can keep watch on the store.
Okay, then I will take the first shift, guys. I don't mind. I think that I left the least impression in that shop, as I'm the I'm the most water deviant.
Water Davian.
Water deviant. Water DP. Water DP. We are water deep.
I guess I will do the original idea of like look for sewer entrances and try to keep my sense of direction and see if there's any way in.
Sure, you don't find anything.
Oh,
Okay, I assume that's gonna take a couple of hours at least.
Yeah, 1-2 hours
Yeah.
maybe.
Can someone work on identifying who this old man is? Like, is he a threat to us?
I mean, he casually dropped an identify spell, and he's been
Yeah.
manning that shit for 20 over years. I'm sure that
Yeah. Wouldn't he, if he can cast magic, right? Wouldn't he be registered under the Blackstaff Academy?
but you need a name to look up, right?
Exactly. I forgot to ask. Fuck.
In about 3 hours, Elrond,
Mhm.
you see many members of the City Watch approach the store.
Okay.
And they kick down the store door.
What?
The hell?
Is it time for familiar?
After
every
which,
time we do a stick out, some shit happens.
After which-
familiar sounds good.
Am I there?
After
Because
which-
we're taking shifts, right?
yeah, so this is not there. After which, you see they pull out the old man. Doesn't say a word as he's dragged off. And they cordon off the area.
What the hey?
Do we gather back there around evening or something? I mean, Elrond would come and inform us, right?
I mean, I would stay put until you guys come back, until the next shift comes. Whoever the next person that has a message can come. It will
Well,
probably
let's-
be around
Let's,
evening.
let's assume eventually after you manage to contact some people, all of you gather back there around
That's
Mid up-
weird though.
mid
I
up-
feel like we
mid
should have trailed the city guard.
mid-afternoon. And all of you are gathered now in front of the store. You see there are 4 City Watch guards outside.
Strange happening, but the real question is why?
I look at Elrond like, you wanna ask the
What?
guards?
Yeah.
Completely
No.
serious, by the way.
Okay,
Like,
I walk up to the guards and I just pretend like I'm going to the shop and sir, sorry, is the shop open? I kind of need to pawn something real quick. My mom gave me this in the morning.
Tell.
Sorry, shop's closed permanently. Lady
Shop's closed?
Castellanta has informed us of cultist activity originating from this store. May have to shut it down.
Oh,
Yep, we tip
that's
them
crazy.
off. Ask if there's
Okay,
another
then.
pawn shop.
Well, do the Castellantas happen to own any other pawn shops? They've been
They
the
own
ones that have been treating me
several
the
around
best.
the
wink,
city.
wink. Oh, okay, several.
Yes.
Are they of any note? Like, do I have to note them down, or do they just own several pawn shops in the city?
They own several stores.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. I shall be on my way. I guess
I look
what
at
happened is the old man was
yeah, he
like,
tipped off. That's why we should have followed the city guard. That's what I wanted to do. That's
no,
too sus.
the old man, right, is not that he's part of the cult. He's just helping the Castellantas, and he is
No. He tipped off the Castellantas that there are people not part of the cult who know that they're there.
Hmm.
So Lady Castellanta is getting in front of this by shutting it down. Do you
Yeah, like
understand?
burning the location.
Like if she's part of this,
Yeah, it'll be bad
she
for
wants
her,
to
right?
make it seem that, oh shit, this is terrible.
yeah.
I'm not part of this.
Yeah,
So that's
exactly.
exactly what she's.
Which is
And
why I
he's
said
definitely involved.
the old man is working for her, is helping her in this situation because the old man's completely gone fuck, right? So like old man is confirmed nobody, and maybe he's blackmailed by the Castellantas as well.
I don't think I think he is part of it. He literally just said, hey, we've been burnt. And this is what they do when they've been burnt. And they've just moved him somewhere else.
Hmm.
Which is why we should have followed the city guard, I feel. That took him away.
I don't think it would have mattered, right? Would it?
I mean, if you
whether
find
he actually goes to prison or whether he gets sequestered away, does it really matter? Or the information we need is there.
I don't know, what if he's being taken somewhere else that is not where we thought he'd be taken, and we can go and figure out more stuff there. What if the city guard that took him away were corrupt, right? Like they were working for Lady Castelletta, and they, instead of taking him to
got another hideout or something.
exactly, yeah. Because if he's working with them, then she's not gonna put him in jail, right? I don't think.
Well, she's a scumbag, so I wouldn't put it in past her.
Connections are always important.
How about the spider play now?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest, like, do you want to send Spider Reno in there?
Sure thing. Yeah.
Let's
Could
just
be
do it. We've been burnt, whatever. Like, if they know that we send in a familiar, we're sending a familiar. I
Okay.
doubt the city guard outside would know. I don't think that that's smart.
Sure. Yeah, I'll send the spider stuff in.
Okay. Send Duff in, cross through into the back room. You see a city watch guard standing there. Kind of like first you notice that he's holding what appears to be a torch. And he's quite grimy, a bit dirty, like as if he's been doing like something lah. You also notice that there's a lot of smoke coming
Shit.
from what appears to be a trap door, which has been closed. Your spider can't make it down.
Oh my god.
I see what happened.
Me too.
You know what's going on? Guards are dirty also.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual city watch wouldn't destroy evidence, right?
Yep.
Doesn't mean we can get away with killing them because they are still
Yeah.
in their official position.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything we could possibly do? Even if by force, could we stop this?
We can take on the guards. But there's no way that doesn't draw attention to us.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we don't kill them, even if we're like non-lethal all the way, get down there, put out the fire, retrieve what we can, steal the dagger, leave. It's gonna come back.
I like how still the dagger still there.
It's crazy
It's
dagger.
just
dude.
casual-
It's a given.
casually
We're gonna
putting
steal
their
more
still
than just the
dagger.
dagger. We're gonna steal everything.
Wow.
Take a bottle of wine while you're at it.
Shit. Well, listen, I do still have one last paper bird. Do you think we could use it to, like, I don't know, ask Mert.
No.
Anyone.
There is the potion of invisibility. Go in there, knock out the guard. Well, the other four hopefully don't notice.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds
Can't
like a
ask
real
Mert because
shame.
Mert will ask us where did we get this
Yeah,
information.
we have a
Then
lot of
we
explaining to
about
do,
it, be like,
and we
think-
should catch him up on this when we have something concrete.
I'm just afraid we made a huge mistake and we've put like both the Castellantas on high alert regarding this, and they are burning the only clue we have. This means it's going to be so much harder to find anything on them.
Yeah, and I just realized the potion of invisibility is a one-way play because you still have to get back out.
Well,
That one?
I'm okay. Like, if it's me, I think I can make it out.
No, your invisibility breaks when you knock the guard out.
I know.
Oh, okay.
You're
Yeah,
on a timer.
you wanna go for it?
I mean, there's no
Yeah, pretty
guarantee
desperate, right? Yeah.
that I can even like knock the guard out. And what would I do once it's done?
Try to salvage anything.
King shit.
I think if you can avoid not taking the fight. But then I don't know how you're gonna get down there without the trapdoor opening.
Yeah, it's okay. There's no way.
You have to take him out.
The moment you cast anything, your invisibility drops. The moment you cast it, it drops.
Yeah, and then your face is seen.
This is
You could wear a mask, right? Ghetto mask.
Feel like we should get back to our tavern.
shouldn't pursue this anymore.
No.
Well, for now
right
at least. But like we are not gonna do anything about the situation.
Yeah, it's no guarantee that nothing in there is gonna be like burned to shit anyway.
Ah,
I mean, if there's smoke already coming out from the trapdoor, it is on fire, right?
Yeah.
So if you go in, you go down, it's on fire, you're gonna get hurt. How much can you salvage? Come out, and then still have to deal with the four guards that are outside.
Oh, Lily.
That's
I'm dead, guys.
I think
there's like one last thread we can tug on. Like the people who come here to do whatever the hell they do, they may not know that it's closed. So we'll still see who shows up over the next week or so.
the stretch, but sure.
Nothing else I can think of.
yeah, and even though it's all the evidence being burnt away, we could always still visit the whatever that door
Site,
leads.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever the
God.
city guard leave, that is.
Maybe we should have
This sucks.
we can do blackmail in the future.
I think the good news is that at least we haven't really showed all our hand. Like, the Castellantas doesn't know that we know that they are involved. We just found a spot that the cultists of Asmodeus have operated in. We don't
Yeah, but I think that they probably do know that we are looking into some leverage against them.
definitely, and
Yeah, they're not dumb.
yeah, they will know that we are looking. If not,
Actually, we could kind of like dress it up as, because you told us. Oh, they didn't tell us the cult, right?
No, they said they didn't know. They said it was a cult, but they didn't know what cult.
Yeah, but maybe we could still say that, oh, we are in good faith investigating
yeah,
as
we
we
heard
promised you.
Yeah, we heard there was this cult. We thought it might be related. Like,
You still want to save your kids, not anything else.
Maybe.
That's one potential cover
I
story.
think, in fact, that might be the next best thing to do, just to visit them and that we heard that the shop you guys operated, it was a front, and you guys reacted really quickly.
Did you find anything from there?
Yeah, is there any leads from there? Do you think that was related to the curse, whatever? Cause I mean, in fact,
Yeah.
that's a really big question I've
yeah.
been wondering.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like, did they really know that? Like, I feel like they knew what the cult was, right? They knew what was happening. If for
And
some
they were,
reason,
they were holding it back from. They were not telling us that actually we are part of the cult. Actually, the cult is using our kids as leverage against us or something like that. There.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's two different cults. I have no idea. This is
Everyone's in a goddamn cult now.
this is too much. Yeah, there's so many unknowns.
yeah.
But I I don't know.
You're really
Yeah.
gonna walk up to them and tell them this bullshit story though.
I think it's, if we play it right, it's a good way to ease them, just to make sure that they feel more at ease that we are investigating.
Not a threat, yeah.
Yeah, so they don't go they don't use their full force to have us killed immediately. That we're digging too close to this.
Yeah, play dumb a bit, right?
Yeah, better to let them know a bit than for them to assume the worst.
Yeah, false information, plant some false information.
But does everyone else feel that it's a good plan? We could be
Yeah, it's
walking
not
into
bad.
could be walking into the belly of the beast, and we might just get smacked.
Clapped.
Lots of deception rolls ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have expertise in deception, guys.
Neither do I.
I think perhaps not all of us have to be there, just in case things goes the worst.
No, we are all going. I'm not letting someone go there and then potentially get clapped and then we're not there to help. That's not happening.
All right.
Yeah, we've already proven that as a party we can take on house guards, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think about that vial of ambrosia. Maybe we should have just looted that and called it a day.
Everyone should have just looted that.
Yeah, then we'll just move on. Find out what the meaning of these dreams are.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. What, you want to do it now? Go over to the Castellanta's house?
We should do it ASAP.
To make it seem less sus, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna ask us how we got the mask.
Well, we can just tell
Yeah,
them the
we
truth.
can just tell them the truth lah. We got it from
We
the
found it
what's their
from
face-
Grauhunds.
and we were following up, helping,
Helping you.
helping Mert and all that, trying
No,
to.
no, no.
I mean,
leave.
No,
not okay.
no
fine,
name
whatever.
drops.
I mean, don't
Leave.
say Mert. We,
We will, as agreed, we are looking into cultists.
there's nothing wrong with saying that we got it from them. What? I mean,
They know we were there anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really not feeling up to good rolls and good RP today. I feel like someone should. Yeah. Rough, man.
Shit.
Yes, Castellantas. We were just, helping out. No bad intentions. We were just helping.
No, I mean, don't even bring up bad intentions. Just say, hey, I know we did not,
You want us to help you. You hand
Like-
over the information. Yeah.
we know we didn't end on good note. However, it's, you know, we are still trying to help, and we got a lead on this cult in Waterdeep, which we thought might be related to your predicament. And when trying to push further and get more information to see, you know, how we can help, you know, this happened. So we're just letting you know that, you know, it's I mean, if you have any information that you would be happy to share with us so that we can help, we'll be more than happy to. If not, we're just letting you know that, you know, this is, I guess this is our result lah from trying to find out more information. The result is that it got burnt.
Before we continue, Ian. Is Ian there?
Yeah.
Why is
Hello?
nothing on your page checked?
Why is nothing
And the
on my
skills.
page? Are they all supposed to be checked?
Oh no.
Oh my god, look at
Something is supposed to be checked.
Wait, this
Yeah.
entire time?
There's stuff that are supposed to be checked.
No.
Huh? What?
Tick. You know, yes.
Why do you not have proficiency?
You're proficient in saving throws that you're proficient in.
Huh? I thought that stuff just gets added in automatically. Isn't
You
that
have
what Darren?
to
That's what Darren's been telling me. What?
ticking the box counts it as a proficiency.
Dude, you need to tick the box, dude. What are you talking about? Automatically.
I didn't know this.
This is since level 1, dude.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, now we're gonna win every single encounter known to man because he has proficiencies.
Proficiency what? What's your
You
background?
know what your proficiency is.
Yeah. What are my proficiencies?
Oh.
You were supposed to choose.
Like you choose actually.
It comes
No,
from your
there's
race, it
there's
comes
some
from your
that
class,
comes with
it
your
comes from your
race.
background.
What the fuck lah? Gotta do this now lah. You cannot let him continue with this shit. I just lucky open his shit, no. Can you imagine 13 levels he has no proficiency?
But you won't
I'm
even
so
get to
fucking
13
triggered
levels
eh.
anyway. It's level 1 to 5, right?
Choose 3 from animal handling, athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
Oh my god.
Choose
they're all-
3.
That's a really good selection.
I just think
I wish I had still.
Oh yeah, I definitely need stealth. So let's pick that shit. Oh shit! It becomes 5. How?
Your stealth is 5?
Yeah. Now it is. Now it is. What did I pick from again?
Stealth, perception, survival, nature, investigation, insight, athletics, animal handling.
Investigation and perception.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, yeah, I
Wait.
clicked those.
Wait,
There's still more, right?
there's more. You are proficient in one of the two of the following skills. Then you can get stealth for free from Kenku if you want.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, then I picked stealth for free. Oh.
Then you can pick another one from just now the one. Inside, animal handling, athletics,
Athletics.
survival.
Have you ever used survival before?
Quite rarely.
Not yet.
You can pick one more from acrobatics, deception, and sleight of hand.
Wow.
Acrobatics?
Deception.
Sleight of hand.
It's like our hand.
What is your deception right now?
My deception?
It's 1.
1.
let's just keep it there, honestly.
Right, deception.
What's your background?
What's my background?
Can't go la 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 la.
Your background should be
Criminal.
Oh, criminal,
criminal,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Gang, whatever.
Probably like choose from deception and something else.
It's
again.
2
Deception,
proficiencies.
deception and stealth.
Damn.
Yeah, so you get extra free shit. You can take animal handling or survival.
Survival. Lor.
Hmm,
And
Okay,
then you can
don't you want a pet?
I can't. We tried to have
Oh, right.
we tried to have the flying snake, but apparently it was too big and too useless because of this particular campaign. I wanted to ride a dog,
Sure,
but
sure.
and you can take one more.
So many, meh?
Yeah, here's a few. Cause it's a lot overlap.
I only have 4 checked. How about the rest of you?
Mm.
Don't
Acrobatics. Oh,
Oh, you suck.
okay, that's it.
Now my wings seem fine, right?
Your
oh my
skills are
goodness.
skills so much better now. Maybe you won't be fucking useless anymore. Holy fuck, man.
Wait,
Seriously.
are his saving throws checked?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
have
but
7 proficiency.
I've
You
been
have 7 proficient. Oh,
doing pretty well.
I'm so useless.
Right.
Maybe don't leave all the RP to me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. What we like to do.
I don't know.
Shall we do the Castellanter plan?
Okay, but I think
Yes,
we
we
need
shall
to
head over there.
decide what to say in such a way where we are not lying. Do you know what I mean?
Just go down there and like fuck your kids, cast booming blade and knock out.
Oh, that, I mean, I'm down to do that too. So
I'm actually down to do that too. But it feels like we wouldn't make it out of the manor alive
Okay,
can we just- if we try to start
no, we are
think-
not. It's not gonna make out the manner. It's what comes after the manner. It's not what.
No, okay, what do we want to gain from the Castellanter visit?
Just wanna put them more at ease. So, I mean, they have the power to do a lot of things to us, and we just want to make sure that they know we're not, at the moment, a threat to them.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, I agree.
just for safety's sake, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself before we go.
You walk up to them. You walk up to the
I hate this. I don't want to do it. I quit, guys. I quit the.
Popping open my mage hand.
You walk up to the villa. Villafort greets you.
Sir.
Good afternoon. I don't believe we are expecting guests this afternoon.
We have
It is
something
of
pretty important
particular
to-
import. Otherwise, we wouldn't.
So, Lady Castellanter is currently preoccupied.
Lord Castellanter, maybe.
Both of them are currently preoccupied.
This is really important.
Oh, I'm sure it is. The matter they are attending to is of equal importance. Or I would say greater importance.
Fine, hell.
Well, I guess then that's fine.
Look,
Let them know we stopped by.
Yes. And if they do feel like it, although I know we are in not the best terms, they are still free to visit our tavern for a chat. Yes, just let them know that we dropped by and we would like to converse.
I will let them know.
Okay, well,
Oh, that poo poo.
goodbye.
well, I wanted to.
If you want to do something, you can do it, Maeve.
Do it.
Spiritual weapon, slamming him on the head. That.
Okay, maybe.
No,
I'll
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no. No, I wanted to say something like, look, this is important because it's about their kids, but I don't know whether I should say that.
No, I don't think you should.
You want to say that?
Was he in the room when we had the initial discussion? No, right? It was just Lady and us, right?
Would you like to say that, Maeve?
Probably not a good idea.
Up
Wait,
to
was
the-
he in the room or not?
I
No,
don't
right?
remember.
No.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, he doesn't know.
No, it doesn't matter whether he knows. Like if it's about their children, then that is important. No, like why wouldn't it be
You know-
important? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's your call. It's your call. I'm fine if either. But if he was left instructions to not let us in, like if we are not welcome on the property and we say something like that, it just sounds like a threat. But I don't mind. I don't
I
mind.
mean,
either
it
way.
depends on
It's
how
your
Mace
call.
puts it. But do what you want, man. Do what you want.
Follow your heart.
Yes, I'm just here for the ride.
Mm,
I'm ready to stab whoever I have to stab and take the 10 o'clock out of the city.
oh. That's fine. I'm not gonna say it.
I think my opinion of the whole thing is that they know exactly what we're up to, and there's no point. Yeah, but yeah, at least we tried.
Sure. What would you like to do now?
I would like to quit D&D.
You can't.
I quit. Maeve
Can't quit.
Is there
jumps off
a place where we
Down
can
water
beat people up?
Fight Club.
Go back to the Fight Club.
Yeah, I honestly need to stab someone.
Right. What would you like to do?
Well,
Moment to discuss what you have achieved for the day and what you plan to do ahead.
We have achieved jack shit, and Maeve is gonna not sleep again for another night.
Yeah, we burned our own lead actually.
Done with today.
Well, one thing we can plan, right, is what can we do with the rest of the information? Like this is just one piece of the information that was given to us in the article, right? There's still other parts of it.
Yeah. Okay, could I take the evening to go through all the reports and the documents in the folder? And let's assume that we know for a fact that this was in fact a shrine. Okay, we don't know what was in the shrine, we don't know what was under the trapdoor, but we can just assume that there was a whole bunch of cultish shit, right? Which confirms that that house was a secret front.
Correct.
yes.
So yeah, no, we still need to find a main site, right? We still need to find a main site.
What else is in the reports?
So there's basically brief information about the cult of Asmodeus. There's documentation on like the possible the location or how large it may be, description of like the shrine or what it might contain, but it's all subject to like, it's like it feels like it's very, you know, like how a report is like there's not enough evidence to, if you presented this to a high judge or something, they would not be able to convict anybody based on this. It's a lot of conjecture and not enough like cold hard evidence.
Okay. So we just have this one report to go on. It means that we need
Yeah.
to find out more information about, like there could be other meetup spots, right, for the cult. It can't
Well,
be
there has to be.
Yeah, they can't be burning down their entire, like their only hideout.
This is not even the hideout anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we have to go and look for every freaking building that the Castellaneta family seal on it and just assume that it's a
Hideout. Got
hideout.
this hideout.
But I'm sure there will be like 1,000,001 of those.
What are we gonna do about the city watch helping the Castellaneta?
I don't think it can be helped.
I mean, it's corruption, right? Or it's just it happens.
Yeah, correct.
Ugh. Why are we trying to save this city again?
I don't know. I can go back to Baldur's Gate any day, bro.
Not our city.
Any day I can leave.
Baldur's Gate is worse.
Can fly.
Baldur's Gate is worse, Maeve. And you know it.
Waterdeep is the center
Oh,
of
I don't. Do I?
civilization.
You do, because you were part of the Flaming Fist.
Yeah.
You know
Fist
that
was
Baldur's
fine.
You know that Baldur's Gate is literally the shithole in terms of like a city, full of drugs, crime. Literally, people get assassinated on the street every other day, and people don't even blink
Yeah,
an
you
eye
see,
anymore.
but I like that because that I also can do whatever I want without having to think about politics, stepping on people's toes. Like if I want to shift someone on the street, I can shift someone on the street. That's
Is that
cool.
where your
Over
wings
here,
came
I
from?
need to think 15 times. Like, oh my gosh, if I do this and then that happens and then happens and border state, I don't even care. Right? Am I right, Mustard? Come on, back me up.
I mean, you can do like drugs and shit there.
It's cool. It's freedom. And no, that's not where the wings. I mean, you know where the wings came from, Anna. To answer your question.
Well, okay then.
And I'm going to attempt to sleep.
Is it moral to go and kill gangsters? Is that hideout?
Are you gonna
I
do
think
vigilante justice now?
we need to explore the underground, right?
Yeah, but where do we start? It's
Start by-
huge. And right now, like, they are definitely on high alert, so it's going to be.
How are you supposed to be on high alert when half your guards are dead?
I mean, we assume it's half a guy. I don't think so. But if the
You cut off? Sorry.
No, she stopped herself.
maybe it's a good.
No,
You
I'm
got cut off.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure you're getting cut off.
You can cut off, man.
No sound being made.
Now is this dead?
Sim Lim Square when?
Oh no. Can't hear you. Oh, it's just completely off Discord.
He disconnected.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Hello.
No. Are you kidding? No one can hear you again.
Your mic spoiler.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Can hear her.
No.
No.
I can hear you say hello. That's
You're
it.
doing this intentionally. No way. It's like this is not happening.
There's no way. You're trolling.
Hello.
Yeah, you're trolling.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
I
Yes.
Yes.
am
Yes.
saying
Yes.
Okay.
if
Yes.
the
Okay, let's go double.
eye
No.
stalks
Yeah.
are not in play, then
I don't think you have to
good time. Go underground.
Lost you at that one.
Go.
Underground, right? Okay. The only problem is the entrance that we know leads us right past Santa's room.
Yeah, we don't know where that is.
We do know. We know one entrance.
Oh yeah, but
we took.
really, oh,
We
but
can-
that's
Can ask Keltor to bring us to entrance.
That stupid
How do you
rod.
how do you plan on contacting Keltor?
They get in through the stupid rod.
I don't know. I mean, Mustard can run around shouting in his bird language. I'm sure he'll come running.
what do we want to do underground?
Anna just
Yeah.
wants to kill shit.
No, we need to look for the place of worship. Where could it be?
I don't know, but I don't know. I don't feel like underground or at least Zenith's underground places
Yeah,
are.
it's not like you could just show up and then
Yeah,
oh
like
look, cultist gathering.
they may both be underground, but I don't think they're related.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
So there's no point, or at least I don't see a point in.
Okay, so we're fucked.
Yes, we fucked up, and now we either get killed in our sleep by the Castellantas or by JB.
For now, not JB though. If we do get killed in our sleep, we know that it's the customer.
Oh yes,
Not
my
that it
dead
will matter,
fucking
because we're
spirit
dead.
will
We can
find.
join, live, and be part of the terror forever. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
You hear the knocking?
Huh?
You hear
No.
the knocking?
What knocking?
Damn. I tried to do the knocking in real life, but you can't hear it. You hear a knock on the door.
Oh my
But-
god.
Yes. Who is
Your tab room is closed, but there's a knock on the door.
it? I half unsheath my rapier and I answer the door.
It's Lord and Lady Castellanta.
I
Oh.
sheath my rapier and I open the door.
Hooded, behind them there is a... You can't see something, but there is some light source behind them.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind us dropping in at such a late hour.
No,
How
no.
late is it?
It's like 11:30 PM.
Yeah, that's like 16-year-old bedtime. Never mind, it's fine.
Williford told us you dropped by early in the day.
Yes.
It's been a while since we've had a conversation.
Yes.
Behind them, as they walk in, you see the old man from the pawn store.
Oh.
And he has the light thing.
He's
Oh,
holding a
what light?
lantern. He's dressed in servant's
shit.
clothing. He's dressed in servant's clothing. He's holding the lantern.
Holy fuck, guys.
Oh
Okay.
well. Come in lah.
Yes. Please come in. Hmm.
The tavern still looks well. I'm glad to see. How's business, Celicio?
It's been fine. I mean, despite all that's happened, we still have you to thank for even having this tavern.
Well, I'm glad that we both agree on that.
Yes. Well, just do not waste your time anymore. We just wanted to just let you know that well, now that you know, I mean, you know since we closed the shop down, but we've been doing our part in investigating cultist activity in Waterdeep, and I am a bit confused at the moment, but basically from what happened today, like we saw the store get closed down because it was reported as a front for cultist activities. I'm glad to see the shopkeeper has been freed of those charges. I guess it was a false rumor, but
It was indeed a false rumor. There was
That's-
cultist activity, of course, but my employee was not involved in that.
that's great. But what we wanted to tell, just like a general update that we are working on this. We are still trying our best to uncover any information we can about the curse. And well, like the moment we heard that you took like such decisive action and cracked down on the store, we just wanted to let you know that no, we just wanted to check in to see if there was more information or that you found any leads from that point to the store, the store guy, and like from him, because well, if he was truly a cultist, I'm sure you could have gotten more information from him.
Oh, he's certainly not a cultist.
And that's good to know. But
This whole time, Lady Castellanta is seated there, kind of like gently smiling in your direction, staring straight at you and smiling.
Okay, weirdo.
oh, but well, that's great. But I still have to ask, do you have any information about this cult? Are they the same one that attacked your family?
I'm afraid I have no information at the moment about this cult. It's a bit complicated, you would say. This cultist activity, I'm very unfamiliar with it. Concerns my family, that much I know. Which is why when my employee told me that a bird, 2 elves, a female human and a male human walked into the store today, very uncommon description, if you will, with cultist robes. I could imagine my surprise.
Yes. Well, one thing led to another, and if you want to know how we got those ropes, I can tell you. But I'll just say that through our own digging, it wasn't easy to find this information, but we managed to track down rumors that that store was used as a front for cultist activities.
Rumors.
And yes, purely rumors.
What source of information was this?
I
If you
afraid-
don't mind me asking.
I would tell you, but it's not my place to share.
If you would very kindly tell me. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck!
Whoa.
Oh, fight Liao. Come on.
Ooh, that's
You
no
feel
good.
a voice in your head pushing you, saying that it is the right thing to do to tell him where you got the information from.
God. I'm more or less compelled to, right?
Yep.
Right thing.
Yepers.
Wave.
Hmm?
We've been
Oh, do we recognize that the spell was cast?
You don't. He just stalks very soon. He just stalked. Yeah. You can't tell.
But was there like a waving of hands or
No
from
waving.
any 3 of them.
No.
How come every time we cast a spell, it's like everyone can see and it's loud, and then people can just anyhow like.
I'm compelled to tell them where we got the information from.
Hmm.
Okay. We've
Choose your words carefully because you are only compelled. You are not dominated.
we've been in contact with a powerful individual who managed to.
What's his name?
Oh my god, am I compelled to tell them that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I don't wanna. But I guess I'll give them
I mean, you
Jalexo.
can say JB. We know him. It's true.
I mean,
Yeah, again, you don't have to tell the whole truth.
yeah, sure. I'll go with like, oh, we
As
know
many
him.
half truths as you can.
We know him as JB.
Don't know his real name.
I mean,
wouldn't
someone
know
as
his real name.
powerful as that is not going to just be willy-nilly giving out his name to anybody, right?
Is that right, Celeso?
Fuck. It's so stressful. I can't lie, right? So I have to say that I know his full name. So, we only know his what the J stands for. Stands for Jalexo.
Interesting. Where might I find this Jalexo?
You don't know where to find
I
Jalexo.
have no idea. He usually contacts us.
Ah. And what might he look like?
Oh, funny story. He's actually
Can look like anything. Really.
Don't need to say that, right?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
He wears a lot of disguises, so we don't
it's
know.
taken many forms, so
So the drow that we saw at the party.
He had that appearance when he met us. recently.
Ah. Interesting. Jalexo. And where's the stone, Celeso?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are you compelled to tell him?
He knows it's with us, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
with me.
Of course it's with you. It's safe with you, is it not?
It is.
Where do you keep it safe, Celeso?
It sucks.
Asshole!
Guys, knock me the
I think
fuck
at this
out,
point,
please.
we know something is wrong, right?
You probably can tell already. I mean,
You want to do anything about it?
Yeah, let's roll initiative.
I'm like, look, we were just trying to help.
yeah, I am simply asking Celeso a few questions. That is all.
Please restrain me, please.
Where are you keeping the stone safe, Celeso?
Do you want to just drop the silence?
I take my maul, right, and I hit Celizio, like, at the back of his head.
You know what? I'm going to let you do that, actually.
Great.
Knock him out, is it?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
roll
just
to
gonna
hit.
hit him at the back of his head.
Roll to hit.
Blunt side of
Can you
the
imagine
maul.
if you kill him?
Okay.
You knock Celestia unconscious. He goes hits the table hard. And then Lord Castellanter smiles and looks up at you. What was that for, Elrond?
Oh shit, I think my hand slipped.
I'm going to walk to the door, open it, and stand by it.
Kind of taps the table a few times. Says, it was nice catching up. You should do this more often. Then him and his wife and the old man step out.
Wow, that sucked.
Want them dead. I want them all dead.
Cure wounds. So how do I wake him up? I
Okay, you
medicine
sh-
check him, whatever I need to do. I don't
You
know.
pour some water on Celestial's face. After a while, he comes to.
What did we tell them?
Are you okay?
We altered JB. I don't care about that. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you they won't buy our bullshit.
Yeah. God damn it.
Then the next time we meet, we just have to kill them then.
That was frustrating.
What happened?
Like at this point, like when the spell ends, do I know I got
You would know it, right?
I got fucked by them, right?
Yeah,
I'll just say
you can
they
clearly tell.
fucking used magic on me to get answers out. Oh,
Next time you pay them the same courtesy.
I was thinking of doing that. I could, but yeah, wouldn't really have achieved that much, right?
Alright, it's a bit late. We might end it here.
Hate this campaign. Sucks.
Need revenge on the Castlevania.
you said that about Curse of Strahd as well.
To me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was every session.
No, I hate this more than I hate Curse of Strahd. I'll rather do Curse of Strahd again.
Oh my god.
Why?
Don't take
5
me back
million
there.
times more than this.
Why?
I mean, why?
What's wrong with?
Castellantas are poo heads.
What's wrong with Castellantas?
Rather fight Strahd 5 million times.
The question is, would you rather fight a Tarask or would you rather go against nobles?
What is a
I'll take
Oh
the
my
terrace.
Yeah. Just
Tarask?
Tarask is the most powerful monster in D&D. You
Yeah,
are
well,
the size of a city.
How do you fight that?
You don't.
You don't. You die.
It's immune to almost every type of damage.
It's immune to spells. It's not immune to spells. If you cast spells, it reflects it back at you and you die. If you cast Finger of Death on it, you die. Because it gets reflected back at you.
So you just have to like beat it physically.
No, you
beat
can't.
it
It's
physically.
immune to most types of damage.
It's immune to almost every single type of damage.
And what's the point of it being there?
Because sometimes
it's
the
a-
DM wants to watch the party burn.
The DM wants to see like an entire city fight a giant monster, and then he'll put the Tarask in. It's literally the kind of monster that is reserved for like World War II.
Yeah, but we can't die, then
I-
what's the point? Then it's
No
just
lah,
like,
there'll be
okay,
narrative-
here's a Tarask,
there will be
yeah,
narrative ways to
bye.
deal with it lah.
Yeah. There'll be a narrative.
How? Please explain.
Long
What
a
would
deal
be a
with
narrative way?
Or something.
Prismatic dragon.
Equal foe. Like a foe that is like as strong.
So cannot
you-
die.
Yeah,
It
Another Tarask and then have two
there's
Tarask.
only one terrace.
Other forever.
There's only one terrace in the entire realm.
Yeah, it's only one, and it sleeps, basically. When the Taras wakes up, basically it means that it's time for the world to end.
So that is the narrative lah. There you go. That's the exactly.
But there are beings like way
into one
stronger than.
narrative, which is the world ends.
I will feel like it's not that strong actually. I look at it and I see it's not that strong. I feel
'Cause
like
it's- Yeah, because it's a material creature, and ultimately it still exists in the material realm.
There are things that are stronger than Adoras. Still, I
Like
feel
Asmodeus.
like Asmodeus. Man, Asmodeus doesn't even have a character sheet.
Because
Because-
it's not meant to be.
You're not supposed to even like whatever you do as a character could probably never trigger any sort of conflict with him, because whatever you do is so insignificant to him in the grand scheme of things.
Anyway, I would rather
Fight the
just
terrorists.
go back to Baldur's Gate.
Fight the terrorists.
That's what I would do.
I mean, you can figure out what you would like to do now. I mean, it's not like you're short of options. It's that what would you do? Right? It's not that you're short of options.
Well, if you have options, let me know because I can't see it.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that doesn't end with arrest, execution, or breaking the law, which is
Yep.
not in line. I mean, I'm fine with breaking the law, but it's like not moral. It's hard to navigate this as a like neutral good, chaotic good type of character.
Sure.
So unless
My-
we all suddenly become murdering hobos overnight, then sure, there's a lot of things
No,
that we can do.
I mean, then it will come to the point where you are pressed. If you are pressed
Murdering
to do
hobo.
something, not murdering hobo, but I mean, if you are pressed to do something that involves breaking the law, will you do it or not as characters?
Depends, depends if it.
There are outlets to seek.
So like murdering
pick
hobo lah. Like if you want to break the law, essentially we'll be a murdering hobo.
Right,
Because
like
you wouldn't care, be like
no,
whatever.
no. Listen. Like right now, you are working under the impression that you are alone. Because you are in this campaign, like I already said.
Really?
I know. And in this campaign, it's easy to feel underpowered. It's very easy to feel underpowered. But then you don't always never forget that you have allies that you can work with.
But are they allies though? Are they really allies? It's
I
like,
mean, it's up
we
to
had-
you.
Yeah.
You have
we a lot
choices.
we have a lot of very strong connections. Just
But you're not
whether-
taking on any
really
of them.
do
Yeah.
jack shit anyway. Like, what Mert does drinks all the time tells us, please don't die. Then when we ask him for help, he's like, why are you so useless? So like why bother asking him for help? He's a useless piece of shit. That's one. Okay. And then what's herself? Vigra, whatever her stupid ass name from Black Staff Academy is so
Wow, don't talk about Sean's mom like that.
like, it's just so like, oh, everything must be by the book, and we need to be the best of the best in Black Staff, and we're all so exclusive, and yada yada yada. And
To be fair, we've never approached her for help.
she doesn't want you to be involved in this shit, number one.
Oh,
And she's
well,
made it
that's-
extremely clear. And number two, she wants you to go back to class, and you don't want to go back to class. That's number two. And number three, she has had to help us clean up after like whatever shit mess we made, and she's on the outs with Mert because they both can't stand each other or whatever stupid adolescent crap that they're involved in. And then we have this stupid Zarazor guy who is so freaking irritating. I don't even want to have a conversation with him unless I can absolutely have no choice and physically compelled to. So that's three. That's three very useful allies. Like so useful, so useful. So useful.
Your perception of useful is one is honestly the leader of the biggest spy group in Waterdeep. One is the most powerful magic user, or one of the most powerful magic users in Waterdeep. And the other one is a very, very powerful drow with guns.
He won't give us guns.
No.
No,
But-
but he has gun.
But all
Can
these
use them.
people are bound by some kind of legal, political, social
That's
standing,
so.
which doesn't allow them, which is also the reason why we are also limited doing the things that we want, because we are conscious of those limitations that they are
That's
also
so-
bound by.
Don't think Mert's bound by anything. He wanted to kill the Kenku in your tavern. There's a reason why he's a masked lord.
We are going about this without the end goal. That's why we feel lost. Because we don't know what we want. with the money, and we don't know how badly we want it. I think we haven't thought. I haven't thought about this as my character. I don't think anyone has thought about this.
My
As their
character, I
character.
honestly do not care about the money. Like, genuinely, I really don't give two shit. If it's there, if it's not there, like, whatever.
That wants the money.
Like, it doesn't matter to me. Why should it matter to me? This is not my home. Number one. Number two, it's not like I'm going to keep the money if I get the money.
That's what I'm
And
talking
number
about,
three,
right?
if I don't find the money, I don't find the money. Like, there's no incentive, at least for me as a character, to find whatever it is you're supposed to find. And even if so, like, is that the most important thing in this campaign? Is the end goal the 1 million whatever stupid fortune that is, like, is that actually the main thing? Cause I as a character don't feel like there's a main thing. Like, I could give two shits about it.
I
Just
tell
because
you,
the campaign is called this doesn't mean it's actually about that.
I tell you what my version of the end game looks like. And then you guys tell me what you think. Okay? My version of the end game is we locate and find the third eye of Godot. Then we use
Wait. We
either
already
shape.
know where they.
We know one with Castellantis, we know one is with JP.
Launch you
We
us.
don't
There's
know where the
three.
third one. No, it's the stone is with us. We
Oh,
don't
right.
have the third eye.
Mhm.
Find the third eye, we retrieve it, and we retrieve it with no more concerns for ethics. Do what you have to. You have to kill a child and pry it out of their hands, we will get that third eye. We enlist the help of either JB or the Harpers to break into the Castellantis Manor, kill whoever tries to stop us, retrieve that eye too. And now we are in control with all three eyes. No one's going to treat us like a bitch. Get the money. Say, hey, the rumor was wrong. It's not 1 million dragons, it's 900,000 dragons. What are they going to do about it? Check the receipt. Get Elrond's debt paid. Get Mustard his gang money.
What?
Some tavern money.
No, I don't care about a tavern, bro. I mean, yeah, I really don't care.
Why are we chasing down the cult shit? To get back at the Castellantis? How about we don't get back at them? How about we just wait for them to crawl like the little bitches that they are? When they have one eye and we have three.
And good, but like, we have zero leads on the third eye, correct? Like, where do we even begin to look for a third eye? Like, there's literally like nothing.
Then that's when you ask, like, how can we use our allies? Because then you have an end goal, you know what you're looking for. You know that you're looking for the eye now. You don't know, like, maybe we should check out this shop, maybe there's a shrine of worship. You know what, fuck that. Now you can start to think about what do we ask, who do we ask to get the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Is it with the Zentrum? Probably. They were after the
Probably
stone.
one of the gangs.
We took Xanatas, it's in JB's hands. We know the Zentrum was after the stone. Why would they be after the stone if they didn't know about the eye? Of all the players in the city, maybe the Zentrum has it. They're the only ones who have run unchecked so far. And we know that they had an interest in the Xanatar Guild as well.
And your tie-in is with the Zendarin.
Yeah, but with the... Yeah. Is it time to burn the bridge with Remit? Invite him for tea, charm the shit out of him, get all the information out. If he's not happy about using magic to influence him, then I stab him.
As in your Zendarin contact?
Yeah. We're not friends.
Oh, right.
We will be after the spell takes hold.
They were he was interested in figuring out what the Zenithar were importing.
Yeah.
Asked us to go to the docks and go and
Yeah.
figure out
And
what
we
was-
know that he's also not approving of the people who were involved in the capturing of the noble and the civilian attack.
Alright, and then you said that there was like a faction within
Yeah.
Zendarin. It's like a splinter cell, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Sure.
So that's one thing. That's one thing.
Hmm.
I don't know what you can do with Keltor. Quite a bit. If you're willing to get your hands dirty. We can't stay clean in this anymore. It's bullshit. People walk into our fucking house. Make us look like a bitch. It's not like we can't do all these things. We're just choosing not to get dirty. But like I said, I was sliding from chaotic good to
But
neutral
for
good.
good,
I was sliding just a little bit. Not fucking that. It's not gonna work. Yeah. Dealing with people who blow up innocents and interrogate you in your own house. Fuck them, man. That's what I think.
Hmm. Yeah. I think we've been a bit too nice about this whole situation.
I'm just more concerned about y'all's well-being. That's for me. Like, if you're gonna do anything that's gonna get you killed, I am not going to be for that. Even though I do know that there are certain things that will lead us that direction. However, if it's I know the moment you do something, your throat's gonna be slit, then that is where I draw my line.
Yeah, but not doing anything is also gonna end us.
No, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't care whether we are breaking laws or whatever. But it's more of the, okay, I'm thinking of, if we do this, we're breaking the law, fine. If we get caught, that sucks. And I can't figure a way out of that. That is my, I guess, struggle. Is like, if I can figure out a way to, or if we can figure out a way how to get us out of a possible consequence, then fine. You know, we can execute, right?
I
But
think
if
at this point, we know that our time in the city is limited. I think that's what I told Celiso like 2 sessions ago when I asked him for a favor to look up. Because I know that Anna would know that things are not looking great. With the rest of the party, we have Elron and Mustard who are almost persona non grata. You know, they are definitely on limited time. And in character, if like you guys, if this adventuring party had to exit the city, I wouldn't be hanging around also, right? And neither would Maeve. I'm not sure about how strong Saliso's ties are to the city, because you still have the black stuff and things like that.
Hmm.
So, like from my character's point of view, if we do something that is in line with what Anna believes is right, and it causes us to run afoul of the law, and it causes us to be a fugitive from Waterdeep, then she will leave, then she will kill every bounty hunter that tries to bring her back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I will stop short of killing guards who are trying to do their job. But I'm not going to go to prison in this corrupt system that the law doesn't even represent justice anymore from what I've seen.
yeah.
He's thinking there's corruption. The biggest corruption scandal of all time.
I mean, that's true for every city.
Just the rich, the uber rich having a hold of the city is nothing new, I guess.
The rich get richer.
Yeah, the rich get richer.
Yeah, I feel like we'll need to
I was
consult our allies the next session.
I was thinking that, yeah, the Too Nice thing, it was a huge misplay. If we know that that shop had cultist activity going on, and if we know how cultists are being, like how much of a taboo it is, we should have just walked in, pushed the rapier into that old man, and when the guard gets involved, it's like, look, these guys are cultists, man.
Yeah. Fuck this. Fuck being
Could
nice.
have gotten a dagger for our efforts.
Oh my god. I want that blink dagger so bad. Yeah. Well, I will say for sure that after the incident, Celestial's view of the Castellantas has shifted extremely,
Yeah.
and whether that affects him as a character, we shall see.
Will be seen as our leader in Celestia.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Vilya cries a little in campaign 1. Not kidding.
I'm
No
not
more
saying,
Celeste.
yeah.
No, go ahead.
I'm not saying that JP is in our corner now, but you can't blame the guy for his motivations. He is as chaotic gets.
I'm not blaming him, he just rubs me the wrong way. Do you know what I mean? And he's just slimy, like. I get it. But just
Yeah. Of all the
it's like, you know, when you
personas,
watch Game of Thrones and you see Joffrey, and sometimes you understand, sometimes you're like, I completely know why you are reacting this way because you were brought up in this certain way. I get it, but you're still a piece of shit.
yeah, I mean, he has issues. I mean, he could have been anyone in the city and he chose to be a half-naked guy with chest hair.
Draco Malfoy, oh my gosh, it's like all these characters, it's like when the parents are absolute dick. Maybe you should be asking JB about his parents. Maybe there's a reason.
He doesn't even know his dad. Don't be like that.
Anyway.
And we know that he is willing to do absolutely anything.
Yeah. Out of all the allies
He's the one.
that we have, he would be most open to suggestion. In, like, just from, I guess, May's perspective.
Yeah, like if you
Like,
needed
if I
a
want
certain
someone
gang
to
hideout
do the
exterminated.
work, like, he is. I'm not gonna convert customers. I'll check in with my harpers and see what they're doing. Like, useless. Piece of shit. And then I'll just go to JB.
I don't think Mert's useless. I think he's
I don't
constrained
think
by the
he's
same.
useless.
He's constrained by the same things that constrain us.
Exactly. So like, I can't, like, as much as I want to ask, like, I know that there's going to be certain lines that he cannot cross because of the position that he is in society. And I'm not going to ask him to cross those lines because I feel that is not my position to do so. Like, if you want to do it, you have done it already. You know what I mean? Like, if you had no qualms about it, you have done it already. But from what you have presented to me as a character, like you seemingly want to abide by all those constraints. So I'm not going to ask you to go against.
Or like for certain things, it's
whatever,
like best
you know?
that you just don't know the details. And, like
Yeah.
this is the ends we've achieved. Just don't ask.
So if you want like a no host, like, but like let's just go in guns blazing, figuratively and maybe not figuratively. Like the only person that I can think of will be go up to towards his face and be like, look, we did this, we pulled the thread that you gave us, this is what it's resulted in. We need you to take them out. Okay lah, maybe not take them out lah, but you know what I mean. Like we need to
Some
up
info. Yeah.
ante or whatever.
I think what I can do is just try to reach out to the Denterium and find out what's going on there. And who can we hit? Right? If Remit allows, if Remit admits that his faction has a problem with the way the other faction within the Denterium are doing things, and he's willing to admit that there are problems, then I can be the problem solver. And I don't even ask for any payment from you. I will make your problem disappear because I have my own problem with them.
Yeah.
Just start hunting gang members and shaking down cultists.
Great, good job, guys. Good talk.
Hey,
Talk.
you guys get
Okay.
Coco sleeping as a prize. Ayo.
And you know what I
I
said during the week, right?
Shit.
How come the Zentarium we interrogated had some affiliation to JB?
Venturing
You talking to me? No, right? You're not talking to me, right? You're not talking to me.
Unless you need to fact check that lah, unless I remember that wrongly.
No lah. Can I
Did
just
you say
fucking
that?
Can I just answer it for the sake of like so that you don't
Did you say
speculate
that?
wildly? Yeah
Oh,
lah,
I
did
did.
lah.
I see that. Okay.
Just happened to be a coincidence. Don't think too much into it.
Okay.
Yeah, that one don't think too much into it. It's really coincidental. Sorry if it confused you.
It's fine.
Wow, it's the first time I see you get up. Dude, your 10 line, bro.
Oh yeah, there.
Jeez.
Where?
It's so bad.
Oh, it's damn bad.
Is that the paintball 10 lines?
Yeah, so actually there used to be like 3 different shades, right? So this is my
I can
t-shirt
see.
line. Then there'll be this one that is like super damn dark, and then this one is like okay. Cause when you wear the sleeve on the paintball, right? Then there's this like gap. Then that just gets tanned.
Oh god.
Malaysia sun very strong, yeah.
Malaysia sun very strong. I tell you, they own the shit out of the place now.
Staying in the middle of a banana tree.